Yo. We are in here, New York Knicks fans. The Miami Heat to take on the Milwaukee Bucks. And guess who is out tonight? Jimmy Butler. I had a Butler, Butler. I forgot who was saying that. I think it was Chief Keef or whatever. Salute to everybody in here. You know what I'm saying? Here to watch this Heat versus Bucks game. If you do not have League Pass, there's some alternative sites. If not, I will try to give you as much color and play-by-play as I can. I don't bask in anyone being hurt, but the reality is reality, and that is a huge blow. That is a huge blow. Jimmy mother effing Butler is out tonight. Wow. Oh man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Gideon Amankwa, salute, bro. We in here. I'm not bashing nobody being hurt, but I'm just saying the reality is reality. It is what it is. And your boy's out. And there's some rumors about the Bucks not possibly starting people. They have, but they seem like this is not that. They're starting Brook Lopez, Giannis, Chris Middleton, Dante DiVincenzo, Drew Holiday. And you've seen when Butler is out, you see that sometimes they kind of struggle. They don't have that closer. They don't have that guard who can make heady passes. Now, again, Dragic has been excellent in these past few games. Excelente for them. But Jimmy Butler is a major blow for the Miami Heat. Just looking at some numbers, on and off numbers. Offensive rating drops from 113.9 to 109.7. And defensively, they do worse. They go from 108.5 when he's on to 115.3 in offensive rating. Jimmy Butler is a major. I'm not happy that someone is hurting. I would never hope or pray, or I don't do that. It's dirty. But the fact that he's out, and the reality is what it is, that is a major boon to the Knicks securing that 4-5 spot, which I know. Yeah, 4 spot, because if we'd be tired of Hawks, we'd be bugging. Whatever. 21.5 points, 6.9 rebounds for Jimmy Butler, 7.1 assists. Golly. 24.57 from 3, but 49.7% from the field, 86.3% from the stripe. Jimmy Butler, and I had a Butler, Butler. I'm just saying, hey, I'm just waiting for this game to start, and wow. Now, with all this that we're talking about, the Knicks better not ish the bed. If we got into the playoffs and we play the Hawks, even though, look, if the Knicks get swept, it's still a success for the season for the Knicks. So I'm not one of those nincompoop saying that. But this is a huge blow. They show Giannis Antetokounmpo, 28.4 points, leading the team, 11 rebounds, 5.9 assists. Golly, only this dude could shoot. He'd just be winning MVPs. The team would be a lot more dominant. They go to Zora Stevens. Zora Stevens looks like one of my relatives. So to everybody in the chat, man, Wilson Dang, Alex Dixon, Pause, Gideon Amenkwa, Laduga Sharon, Jaden Sammy. I'm not, because I don't like bashing someone being hurt, because that's their money, that's their livelihood. It's just, obviously it's not a major injury, something like that. I don't think it is. He by 8, I don't know, man. I don't know. Without them having Jimmy Butler, that's huge. But it depends on how much. Well, the Bucks have something to play, because again, you play the second spot versus a 6. You don't want to be playing a Heat at 3, right? So get a better shot at either the Celtics or the Hornets. But no, I think the Celtics are stuck at 7. I think they're fine at 7. Because if you look at the Eastern Conference, the Celtics are going to be stuck. Yep, they're stuck in that 7th spot. So, and that's a lovely spot for these guys to play. So you need that too. Well, Celtics got to play the Hornets. Then the winner of that. Oh, I got you. I got to do. The winner of that then plays the Super Singh, Suto Robert Parr. Suto, you guys, man. Yeah, Illmatic, salute. Latrell Sprewell, the American Dream. No, Jimmy, I'm going streaking. Hey, chill. Hey. Latrell Sprewell, chill out. Let's chill out, man. I don't want to jinx this. And I'm smiling too much. It's just, let's chill out, man. Let's chill. Hey, Latrell, chill, Latrell, chill out, man. Stop, Latrell, chill out. Let's breathe, man. Let's just watch this. Let's enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Oh wow. Bucks want the Knicks. They ain't winning this game. We'll see. But they're starting those guys. We will see. But then again, the Bucks being a third. Well, if they go to, if they lose, wow, that's crazy. If they lose this game, he will move up. So I take that back. My bad. So they wouldn't be playing it here. I apologize. Well, oh my gosh, they want to win. Well, they want to win the next two games. So they want to win this one and the next one, because if they tie with the Nets, they have the tiebreaker. Hold on. They have the tiebreaker, so they want to win these next two. Let me see. So the Nets, who the Nets play next? That's probably some trash team. They play the Cavs. They did lose to the Cavs this year. What up, Cavs versus Nets head to head? Cavs versus Nets head to head this season. Is love so whoa, actually Cavs won both. Wow. What are these words? Cavaliers won both games, but again, who was actually playing? Kyrie Irving was playing. James Harden was playing. Kyrie had 38. James Harden had 19, but Kevin Durant wasn't playing. That was a game. Well, Constance had 25. Andre Drummond no longer there, had 19. Larry Nance had 15. But this is not the 42-point game that Colin Sexton had. Yeah, this is the one right here, 147. So they beat him both times. And the other time they beat him, they did have Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James. They had all three. And that was the one where your boy went off. Colin Sexton went off for 42. Cedi Osman had 25. Larry Nance had 15. Andre Drummond only had 13. They got Jared Allen, but Jared Allen that game had 12. So this is tough, man. This is tough. Suits to NYC Ball 08. Salute, bro. Salute. We in here today, man. And G Money, I saw you in the building, man. If you want to join, bro, you're more than welcome to join the chat. And I sent the link inside, bro. Hadouken Sharon, if you want to join. Cynic, salute. Pudge Nice, salute. He said you gotta do outside. What's the Heat's last games? The Heat next play the Magic tomorrow. Oh no, I apologize. They play the Pistons. They play the Pistons tomorrow at 8. So isn't this fun that we're actually talking about this guy has to win that and this just to see with the Knicks seed? That is beautiful. This is I want to cry, man. I haven't had this discussion probably in wow. I don't even know how long, bro. Sheesh. Because even with Melo was doing that, but I wasn't as hopeful. At least the first time that we played. No, I was hopeful when we played the Pacers. Well, that season we beat the Celtics and played the Pacers. Yeah, of course, bro. Of course. All I ask for you guys, hit the likes, man. I want no money. I don't want nothing from you guys. Just hit the likes. That's all I ask for. Let me see. What a time to be alive. Don't lose the Boston. Hey. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. So they're about to tip off. Damn, I want to listen to this I want to listen to the damn game, man. Yeah, Nudie 25. Yes, we are in here. Let's get it. Oh, they both fight for it, and it ends up being Bucks ball. Shaw France, salute, bro. So again, Drew Holiday, Robin Lopez, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Dante DiVincenzo, aka they call him the White Jordan in college, and then Chris Middleton versus Kendrick Nunn. Drew Holiday for the layup. Oh, he misses that. Come on, yeah, Kendrick Nunn versus Duncan Robinson, the guy who's now being discussed for $20 million. Duncan Robinson has to travel. What the hell is that? Oh, nice block by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Long pass to DiVincenzo to Chris Middleton. That's good. Let's go. Bucks up 2-0. Let's get it. What are these words? Let me see. Heat, 0, Bucks, 2. I will keep this up all day because I don't have to do as much analysis because I know the Bucks play zone and man mix and Kendrick Nunn for the deep 3. Oh, that's good. Damn you, Kendrick Nunn. What the hell? The Valve Sponsor Bucks, goalie, only go Bucks only for tonight. Yes, agreed. JJ Riley, salute. Oh man, nice, beautiful three by Dante DiVincenzo, aka White Chocolate, White Jordan, whatever they call him in college, aka the dude looks like John B. I don't listen to what people. Yeah, y'all probably way too young for what the hell I'm talking about. Oh, nice steal by Chris Middleton, almost with the steal. Come on. Devonair Polo Don, salute, man. Salute to you guys, man. And we got Latrell Sprewell, the American Dream. Hello, sir. How you doing?
Oh man, I'm trying to enjoy this game. I'm stressed.
Duncan
I'm
Robinson for the
stressed.
D3, he misses that. Yeah, well, hey, I'm not trying to jinx it. We know who's out tonight, but you know,
Yeah.
hey, I'm just gonna shut up about. I don't want to jinx. Oh, Ali. Oh, to Giannis, he misses the dunk. He gets his own rebound back. He's fine with Bam. Two strong A mother effers. Golly. Then Bam came in to snatch that rebound away, and then Giannis was trying to hold on to it. So jump ball. 5-3. Come on, Giannis. You gotta wake the F up, bro, man. Especially, well, not in the playoffs. I don't care what you're doing in the playoffs. Just wake up for this game, man. And hit some three tonight. You're terrible from three. 30.3% from three. For the people, RJ Barrett's not gonna be a good shooter. Giannis Antetokounmpo ain't looking like he's gonna do that either. And freaking jump ball goes to freaking Duncan Robinson, aka Mr. 20 million. All of a sudden, Kendrick Nunn for another three at the top of the key, and that's good. You gotta watch out for Kendrick Nunn, bro. He's a scorer. They're gonna bring in Dragic after control it. Oh, Lord, come on, Bucks.
Let's go.
Kicks it out to Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton drives alley-oop to Giannis. He catches it for the dunk and one. Let's go, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let's go, boy. Good job. 7-6. Bucks up by one. Giannis Antetokounmpo to the line for one more. Let me see. Should we trade for Devontae Graham this offseason? I think it could work. 6'1" guard, more of a shooter, more of a scorer. I'm not sure if he's as good coming away from that system, and then defensively as well too. But I mean, he's probably a name. Was he? And he's a restricted free agent this season, and they still gotta decide what they want to do with Rozier because he has one more year on his contract. So they got Rozier, they got Devontae Graham, and obviously LaMelo Ball is the future. So they might move one of those guys. I think they might move. That's tough because you could probably trade Rozier for something. And Giannis misses freaking free throw, can't shoot for his life. Would I trade for Devontae Graham? They probably do a sign and trade, him being on restricted free agent deal. So I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure, but he can score in bunches. He's great as an off guard. But we need anything's better than freaking Elfrid Payton. But what do you think about that, Latrell? Devontae Graham? 3 by Dante DiVincenzo. Let's go, man. I don't think Latrell Sprewell can hear me. Nah, you can't hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me? Yeah. What do you think about Devontae Graham this offseason?
I mean, I like his game. I just don't know what would we give up for him.
Yeah. I don't know about giving up first for him. I'm not sure I'd do that. And obviously the Knox and Franks. Well, Frank is going to be free agent anyway, but Knox is not of much value anyway. So I don't know.
Right.
Probably costs way too much. So Bucks up 10-6 after that missed shot. Let me see. I found a way to watch this game. So did I. I have something called League Pass. Freaking Stephen A. Burner. All you do is come in here and troll about against the Knicks, man. And right now the Bucks up by 4, so you can't stop my high, man. As long as they don't freaking do something, they take out the starters. And Lopez for the fadeaway shot. That's good. Robin Lopez can never average 10 rebounds a season. A beautiful, nice little fadeaway shot baseline. Good shot. Good job. Proud of you, Robin. Oh, nice pass, Duncan Robinson. And that gets blocked by Robin Lopez. Chris Middleton with the rebound. Chris Middleton, look up. Gets to Drew Holiday, gets to Dante DiVincenzo. Like Drew Holiday against Duncan Robinson. Kill Duncan Robinson. He is not a good defender. Spread out. They get to. Freaking. Oh, that's Kupo Joseph Fowler and Trevor Ariza. Good. I'm about to say he is not Dante DiVincenzo's. Duncan Robinson is not that guy. Attack him. He's a weak link in their offense. Let me see. Drew Holiday gets out to Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton versus Duncan Robinson. No, against nice dunk by Lopez. Who the hell is this dude?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, that's who's this big dude? That's the dude. Is that Belinka? Nemanja Balencia? Yeah, that is him.
Bjelica.
Belika? My bad.
Yeah.
Chariza throws it up, misses that rebound. Duncan Abelika, what his name is, and Duncan Robinson finally hits a freaking three in the corner. Oh,
I hate the Heat.
14-9. Yeah, same here. Same here.
They're just annoying the way they play.
Anthony DiVincenzo throws it up. A shot. That's another foul call. Yes, get Duncan Robinson the F out of here. Let me see. That should be his first foul, but kind of sloppy. ESPN.
They just shoot threes and floaters.
No, I mean they attack the basket. They got mid-range game, good passing. Bam Adebayo's excellent in the pick and roll. They got weapons, man. It's just, it hurts that they have it. Now they're bringing in Bryn Forbes, 3-point shooter. This dude never looks like he's in shape, but he could freaking shoot the lights out. Let me see how many fouls. Yeah, three guys got one foul. Maya Bjelica, Chariza, Duncan Robinson all got a foul. Bucks are clean right now. So 15-9 is the score. Bucks up by 6. Kendrick Nunn with the ball gets a pick by Bjelica, gets it back to Chariza, who fakes a shot, drives baseline, kicks it all the way out to Duncan, up to Bjelica, lose the ball. That should be out of bounds. That'll be the Bucks ball. Say if he saved it, he was going to throw it straight to Bryn Forbes for the 2-on-1. Let me see who's else in the chat. Suto, you guys, man, just hit the likes. That's all I asked for. Robin Lopez slams it down. Are you truly, Stephen A. Smith, Burner, are you truly a Bucks fan, man? You truly a Bucks fan? Chino Galang, salute, bro. Graham was a second-round pick. Yeah, but he's built up his value to be a lot more worth that because remember, he struggled his rookie year. Look at Giannis. Look how he clamped down on the defense, stopping him from driving. Bryn Forbes a step back three. Give me those! 18-9 is a score. Bucks up by 9. Let's get it. Dante to the free throw line. Green Freak, let's go. And Bam Adebayo for the mid-range shot. And that's good. Bam Adebayo's solid from that area. It's a big blow when he was hurt for, was it game 5 last year? Game 4, I can't remember. Brook Lopez spin move. Oh, it's a travel, but no one's calling it. And it's good with the lucky bounce. 2011. Bucks up by 9 as a Heat call a timeout. Let's get it. Let's get it. Bucks, do not take out your starters until the game is wild in hand in the fourth quarter. Don't pull that.
Good start. Very good start.
Really good start. Yes, Pudge, nice. Yes. When is Luke going to play next year? Summertime. He'll be here. Remember immigration and the whole protocol stuff. So he's not going to be able. No, Jalbino, 59. He is out today with a back injury. So yeah, that's a major blow for the Heat. I'm not parading. I'm just
good karma. We're not going to put it into existence. Just let it play out. Let it be.
Yes, let it be. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You kind of see him strong right now, but also, I mean, Dragic has been excellent these past 2 games. So I don't put it past the Heat to make some solid runs against the Bucks, especially in their second units. What is this? Some stupid commercial. All right, Nui 25 salute. So you got Sean Hicks salute. You already asked that question. Your answers. I'm about to join the panel later. Yeah, man, you're more than welcome to come up here, bro. Devin L. Polo down salute, bro. We called you out already. Everybody in the chat. Whoever's here with us tonight as we're watching this Bucks versus. I got you, Ace of Kings. I got you. I'm calling the game right now. I said, bro, on my side. I can't see the game. I got you, bro. That's a shave. Holy crap. My freaking mouth pause. Sincere the Genius salute, man. We also got G Money in the building. How you doing, G Money?
Salute, GMO and Spree. How's everybody doing?
Hey, man, I'm just enjoying. I'm enjoying the game that doesn't seem to have Butler. He's out, and I'm not saying I'm happy. I'm just saying,
Yeah, man. You're in Milwaukee. You gotta take advantage. You're in Milwaukee. Push the pace. Spread the floor. Don't let Miami hang around. They're banged up right now. If you're in Milwaukee, get this team out the way. I know they have some talent without Butler, but they're not better. They're 6-12 without him. So if you're in Milwaukee, go to the basket. Attack. Hit your open threes, and you should be good. If you're in Miami, you're just gonna hang in there. That's my keys for both teams. And for Milwaukee, rebound the ball. Got to rebound, crash the glass. You got to be physical with Adebayo. That's my keys for the game.
Okay, fair enough. And obviously the Bucks this season, they definitely loaded up on 3-point shooters, basically to offset the inability of Giannis. One, to get he's not going to get those. He doesn't get the same calls in the playoffs as most so-called low. I won't say lower tier, but lower tier under the Chosens get. But definitely rebound and hit the shots, man. Guys like Brent Forbes, the Portis is coming off the bench. Obviously, Chris Middleton. They call him I saw articles. They named him the best. Sorry, the best at making the worst NBA shot in the league, which is deep mid range. Right, it's the least valuable of any shot in the league. But definitely they load up on shooters. And the Bucks, win these two games. Win these two games, and then hopefully the Cavs, who have beat the Nets twice this season.
True. And Cleveland may look to pull an upset tomorrow.
Hey. And freaking Belita, whatever his freaking name is, missed the layup. 2011 right now. You got Giannis versus Belita. Spin move, ugly. Look how they're helping out. The Heat are. He meets Bam, kicks it out, back to DiVincenzo. Shoots a deep three from the top of the key. That misses. So I'll be Heat's ball. Let me see. Gmo, would you rather play the Heat or the Bucks? Both teams are good. That's a tough question. I would.
For me, it's the Bucks.
The Heat have our number. The Heat are just one of those teams that they're so well coached.
Yeah, it's the Bucks too.
It's like the antithesis of our offense or anything we do on offense. Oh crap! I think G Money. Maybe his connection went out. That's a tough question, bro. But the Bucks, I mean, defensively, they have the shooters that will kill us. Nice alley-oop to Giannis running baseline. They have the shooters to kill us too, man. Like it's weird, man. I know we had that one game against the Bucks. I don't count the game where they were sitting 5 of their freaking key players.
Right.
That was just whatever.
Can't count that game.
And that was to get those guys rest because like we'll give up a game against the Knicks, but I just don't like the shooters and their defense. They play this man zone defense, and like I've said, we struggle against those type of defense. We struggle against the Bucks. We struggle against the Nuggets when they ran it. We just don't do good against those amoeba type defenses, man. We're very basic offense, and we don't have. Even though Randall, these guys are solid players, they're not the. We don't have as like a high IQ machine like say like the Heat have. At least not yet. I'm not calling anybody dumb. I'm just saying we're not at that point yet.
So, Guillermo, just one quick thing. Down the stretch of games with Julius, we've seen him succeed. We saw him fail. I thought in the overtime is kind of how I want him to play, where he was kind of dishing. He had 4 assists in overtime, hitting people and attacking the rim instead of settling.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like the fourth quarter down the stretch with Julius in some of these last couple games, but I don't know.
No. I agree. We talked about that here where he, we brought up examples like a while ago. Remember the Sixers game where he kind of drove up lame against Tobias Harris. The Celtics game, he was taking these ill-advised kind of shots. Lakers game, same thing too. He was trying to do that baseline, run to the base, but they were doubling him. And one of those was when he had that shot clock violation, try to get it to Bullock for the quick 2. I agree with you. I want Randall to be a lot more physical. And again, just even being physical and drawing defenses in allows him to make those passes to the outside. I mean, if his shot is on, the shot is on. I have no problem when he's hot. When he's these 44-point games, he's shooting 50% from the field. Shoot. I don't give a damn. And he's had games where he's shooting poorly from the field, but he's shooting well from 3. And then he'll just stop taking threes. He did that in one of the Pelicans game where he made his first 3 threes or something like that. Then try to be like a mid-range maestro. And it sucked. And then at the end of the game, he shot 3 more threes, something like that. Mm-hmm. He was like 6 for 8 or something like that from 3. He's like dogs. And poise for the nice little float, and that's good. Let's go, Boston. So,
I like when he has a running head start into a jump shot or he takes a step back. And not that he can't make fadeaways, but down the stretch when maybe he's played a lot of minutes, I'd personally not shoot as many fadeaways and just attack. But that's just me.
Try to draw the fouls and get contact, man. It's like he's not using a weapon that he naturally has, which is strength and physicality. And if you look at the numbers this year, according to that Ringer video, like his percentage of shots in the paint have dropped like precipitously. Like thing is like down to 30%. I can't remember exactly what they said. It dropped like 60 to 30%. Which again, I know he's working on an outside game, but it's like dogs in crunch situations. You're gonna be a close. We need to be physical.
Right.
These guys. Right. But then again, we don't know if he's a little hurt. I hope not. I hope he's not like trying to hide an injury and play through it. I mean, I know these guys, you could play like Bill Parcells said, right? There's a difference between playing hurt and playing injured or being hurt and being injured. You could play when you're hurt. You just can't play when fully injured. So we're seeing Chris Middleton. Nice take by Chris Middleton on Duncan Robinson. Like I said, attack Duncan Robinson as the Heat call another time. Oh, did they call timeout? Nope. Do they foul? Tech? Looks like it's a tech from somebody. As Spoelstra makes the Spoelstra face. So he's always looks disgusted. Jimmy Butler the third. I wonder which troll this is. We're losing this one, so we remain succeed. Then the Bucks will be our playoff opponent. Well, if the Cavs lose tomorrow and the Bucks win tomorrow and tonight, then you'll be facing the Nets, the Brooklyn Nets. Which actually might behoove you, guys, to face because the Nets just defensively they're trash. And they're bringing back 3 guys. 2 of these guys have been kind of injury ridden this season. I don't say ridden because they play in spurts. I think they're kind of saving them up. And Dragic for the 3 in the corner that misses. Rebound. That's a Pat. Damn, what's this guy's name? No, 24. Pat something. PJ Tucker drives to the basket, hands it off to
Connaughton.
And it's good. Nice, nice ball movement. Nice cut by Drew Holiday for that beautiful layup. 30-18 is the score, up by 12. Cherry Ariza drives to the basket, kicks it out to Iguodala, kicks it back out to Ty Hero, who they utilize him more as like I don't say a point guard, but I guess you're calling a combo guard versus an undersized 2. Dragic drives to the basket for the layup, have the glass that misses, but freaking what's the name? Who's this guy? Deadman with the putback in. 30-20 is a score. Bryn Forbes gets the ball, shoots a quick 3. That should be good. That is good. Let's go, baby. 33.
Let's go.
Let's
Come
go.
on.
Man. Bryn Forbes, dead-eye shooter. Let's get it, Bryn. Thank you. Show me LD3. Thank you for the $10 super chat. It says, what's up, fellas? I know it's not going to happen, but we have to get off to better starts. Rose should start in the playoffs and bring Payne off the bench, which we're thinking on part. I agree with your first part. We definitely have to get to better starts. Get off to better starts. Where I know we love this cardiac. You can't depend on that each and every game. It's nice that teams that we could get back on teams. We can use our defense to kind of wear teams out with our so-called help defense. But again, you see some of these teams like the Nuggets when they have weapons, guys who can hit from outside, guys who can defend you. Like the Lakers, sometimes you never get back. So I'm not a big fan of waiting to them. But look, your boy Elfrid Payne. Look, I'm not a fan of him either. I'm waiting when he leaves the team, when he's going next year. But for what it is now, because of Derrick Rose, you have to conserve his minutes, right? You can't play him 35, 30, 40 minutes a night. You know what I mean? That game against the Rockets, the Lakers, he played 38 minutes and a loss. You know what I mean? So it's just you can't force him. So with Elfrid Payne, is just Elfrid, just don't make any dumb mistakes. Just pass the ball, play defense. If you have an open shot or you have a smaller guard, attack him. Don't make any.
He's not really
mistakes.
playing he's not playing in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he's not. But he's talking about starting. It's like, it is right now. It is what it is. Until you get a proper starter. Oh, go ahead, Latrell.
No, I was just gonna say I agree. I mean, we just have to survive the 5 or 6 minutes in the first quarter, and it is what it is. We just have to. He has to play hard defense. He picked up some fouls in today's game. Can't really expect much. Just be engaged, run the team. But yeah, I mean, he's not going to be back next year. But I don't think Rose starts unless Elfrid is awful in the first 2 games, and it's just not like we're down 2-0 against the Hawks or the Heat, and then he says, you know what? Every minute counts. I'm going to Rose, and then Burks is the backup, maybe. But I don't think that we're there yet.
How do you like Burks and his game coming back off of injury? How important is he to the team?
I think Alec Burks has been Mr. Reliable and clutch in down the stretch of games. So I think he's huge because he can play make. And off of Julius, he gives Julius another option that he trusts, and that opens things up for Julius. And they can't guard the play that we run in the fourth quarter with Julius and Burks. So yeah, Burks is a money time player. That's what I've always said about him. I'm not saying he's going to give it to you every night. He's had bad games, but when he's healthy, I know he's not scared.
No, like you said, playmaker. I mean, he loves that pick and roll. He's been excellent as I just call him a combo guard off the bench. And again, having guys like Burks, you can switch around. You can have games where you use quickly in that fourth quarter as a catch and shoot weapon. Derrick Rose as a closer, and he didn't play today. in the fourth quarter, or at least late in the fourth quarter. I don't remember him being there. And so yeah,
Neither
Adam
did
Cole
RJ.
Say it again.
Neither did RJ.
Yeah, neither RJ. Yeah. Kendrick Nunn for another three. Oh my gosh, Kendrick Nunn. When did Kendrick? Well, no, he's actually good. He's always a good scorer, but now he wants to hit threes now. That's his third three. This is out to PJ Tucker for the three in the corner, and that misses. Come on, PJ. This guy's the most. It's like a freaking mechanic, PJ Tucker. It's a freaking Tyler Herro uses a pick. Throws an alley up. Oh, he misses Deadman. Bucks looking a little sloppy on defense, allowing a lot of easy runs to the basket. 33-23. Which team would you prefer to face in the playoffs?
Atlanta.
Yeah.
It doesn't guarantee we'd beat them, but I don't want to. I personally think we would. This is no disrespect to my team. I always think I want us to win, but I think we'd probably lose to Miami, and if I had to guess, 6 games. But I think if we get home court against Atlanta, I think we win in 7. That's just my prediction. Obviously, I'm going to root for my team and say I want us to win every game, but I think Miami's a bad matchup.
Yeah, Miami. I'm not a fan of their coaching against us. I don't like their zone defense against us. I don't like their traps. I don't like anything about them. They have closers on the team. I know Ty Herro is relatively young, but he plays off the confidence that your boy Butler helps carry in that team. And then Butler's just an excellent closer for the team. It's just, oddly enough, Duncan Robinson has not killed us, I don't think, in any of the games we play in this season, but he's always a threat. Him and Bam, that handoff that Bam loves to do. Oh, and he would offer the three in the corner, and that misses. Try to draw the foul, and Deadman with the foul. He tries to ring the ball out on the rebound. Bucks up 35-23.
So you're in agreement. You're in agreement that you'd rather play the Hawks.
Oh yeah. I don't want the Hawks. I'm sorry, I don't want the Bucks. I don't want the Heat. I don't want those guys yet. And obviously, look, this is all cherry on top. It's beautiful what we're doing, and everything right now is extra. But I'm living in the moment, and I don't want those guys. Like then again, look with the Hawks. Trae Young was killing us with the pick and roll. We could not stop it until he got. I mean, I know he came out the game, but we had issues.
We would have lost that game if he didn't get hurt. Probably.
I think so too. No. I'm just saying. I think so too. And people can. Mike. We still had to go to overtime once he came out the game in the third quarter. So it wasn't as if it was that clean. Now we adapted on defense, but Trae Young was murdering us. And he didn't hit one. I think he hit only 1 3 that game before he came out. So he wasn't even shooting. He wasn't even killing from outside.
Yeah. I think.
Go ahead. My bad.
Would you agree that this has been the most fun season since 2012, 2013 for you, Legion, as a fan?
Easily.
Do you think it's because of our shows, the ones that we've done, that's helped the team? Remember the film in the Pacers, like the second or third game of the year, the criticism that we gave that I gave RJ? Do you think all of this has helped?
What you mean, like draw up all these expectations, and then when they destroy our initial assessments, then it's like oh my gosh, all the things we said about. I mean, to an extent, yeah, because it's like overall, none of us expected. And I don't want to hear from the people that said, "Oh, the Knicks." I said the Knicks were going to go. There are people that said the Knicks are going to the playoffs, and they say it every year. Like, so don't do that. You just want to speak. You put a $50 bet every year just to hope the Knicks. But no, I think that yes, all these shows. A lot of people have their shows out now, and for the most part, we weren't as optimistic about the team to begin with as we are now. We watched those Pacers games. We watched the Nuggets, not Nuggets, the Jazz game. We watched these early games where there were wins here, but they were struggling here and there. And Obi was an ill fit. He was nowhere near ready, and then quickly comes alive. And then, Randall you looking up, and Randall's having freaking triple doubles here and there. He's having 40-point games, and he's rescuing us in a lot of these games, making these amazing shots from 3, and all the things we didn't see last year. And RJ Barrett's now shooting 40% from 3. So yeah, it's fun to have your expectations destroyed in a good way. And that's just I haven't had this much fun. It almost feels fake. It doesn't feel real. Like I'm not.
Same.
I'm trying to almost like it's like I'm just like I know there's supposed to be like a downtime. Like it's supposed to. And granted, it will be. But and Dragic, of course, shoots a 3 off the screen. Dragic. I did want Dragic before he resigned. That was it, the 2-year extension. Drew Holiday kicks out to Portis for the 3 into the wing. Ah, come on, Portis. Come on, Portis. 42-28. Oh, I got to update the score. Oh, this is an old score.
Last possession of the first quarter. They're holding it. Let's see.
Yep, 20 seconds left to go in the quarter. You're a little bit ahead of me. As Drew Holiday against Kendrick Nunn. Dragic, Bam. The Heat have an annoying team, man. They double team Drew Holiday. Now he's by himself against Dragic. Drive, spin move. Nice move by Drew Holiday. Throws it up. That should be a foul. No foul call. And another layup. Great touch by Drew Holiday. Again,
Nice.
voted as the most underrated player amongst his peers. I believe it was a year ago or maybe 2 years ago. No, don't do that, Sincere. It's not barbecue. Come on, please. There's no barbecue chicken. The Heat can come alive. They are a tough out.
Especially with that 3 ball. No lead is safe.
Nope.
No lead is safe.
No. I don't like Duncan Robinson. I don't like it. Come on. Don't do that, man. Let's try to be humble. As much as I'm smiling because I think the Knicks have a chance. But again, tomorrow we also have to win tomorrow.
We have to win.
Yeah. Because today we struggled against the Hornets, man. That was not pretty.
No, it was not. I mean, they were down 4 at one point in the fourth quarter.
You had an 18-point lead. So let me know, Hadouken, if you want to join. Someone said I was crazy for saying the Bucks by 23, and they said the Heat by 8. I didn't say nothing. There's also this before I found out Butler wasn't playing. I just want to jinx it, bro. I don't want to jinx anything. I'm just watching. I'm enjoying the game. I'm smiling because all the rumors said that the Bucks are going to sit down their starters, and they're not. So let's see. Because again, the Bucks, the Knicks win. The Heat could stay in 6. They play the Heat play the Rockets. No, they play the Pistons. Sorry, tomorrow. So if they lose tonight but win tomorrow, that means the Hawks have to beat the Rockets. If the Hawks beat the Rockets and the Heat lose tonight, but win tomorrow, they'll still be in 6 as long as the Knicks win tomorrow. Wow. It's like a freaking it's like a Black Shows model. All these possibilities.
I'm a little surprised that Milwaukee didn't rest their players. I'm a little bit surprised.
Well, they
like it actually. I don't think the Nets are going to
rather face. Would you rather face a hobbled Celtics or possibly the Heat?
Hobbled Celtics?
Yeah, if you're the Bucks, right? So you win today and tomorrow, and the Nets. Well, hold up. If the Nets, let me see the.
Yeah, but the Nets would have to lose to the Cavs.
Nets have to lose to the Cavs, right? Because the Bucks have to win out. No. If the Bucks win, I'm sorry, you're right. 100% right. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the record now. Yeah, it's 47-24. They win more, they're fine. But yeah, they have to lose to the Cavs. And so just even that possibility, just having that possibility of not playing, or of be able to play the Celtics. I mean, shoot for it. Because again, you also talking about a guy in Budenholzer who's kind of on the hot seat, bro. He's not been able to do anything in the playoffs, and he's probably looking like, look, I got to go all out. They got all the shooters this offseason for him. So he's probably looking like, hey, let's try to make it as easy as possible, which I can't blame him for. I'm telling you right now, salute to Jay Boogie. My guy, Jay Boogie. I'm telling you right now, if we get that 4th seed and knock off Atlanta, we're knocking off Philly and going to East Conference Final. Hey. I'm just here for the ride, sir. I'm here so I don't get fined.
Salute Jay Bugs.
Salute to Jay Boogie. See, Fudge Night says Bugs knows. Hey, don't. Jay Bug's my guy. I don't want jinx power. You know what I mean? The basketball gods have looked kindly upon us. I mean, we got to be humble. You know what I mean? We just
got to be humble. We got to be humble.
That's it.
Everything that we've done this year has been humble. We've been humble, so we got to stay humble.
Yes, stay humble. I just don't. Jay Boogie, if we get to East Conference Finals, man, I might cry. Man. I don't even. I haven't been to conference finals for any sport since my freaking Jets back in 2010, 2011. Ty Hurt with the 3 top of the key, and that misses. Rebound, Portis. Got Portis, Middleton, Giannis, DiVincenzo, and PJ Tucker versus Kendrick Nunn, Bam, Iguodala. Nice 3. Let's go. Chris Middleton, come alive. 47-28. Let's go, Chris.
Nice.
Let's go, Chris. Much maligned Chris, who's always People doubt if he could be the number 2 next to Giannis.
Beautiful.
Nice steal by Portis. Or hit out by Portis. Chris Middleton for the pass out to Portis. On a break for the dunk, and it's good. Give me those. Bucks up by 19. Oh, come on. Keep this freaking lead, please. This is up. 49-20. Oh, sorry. Whoa, 21. My bad. That was terrible math. 49-28. Bucks up by 21. Wow. Kendrick Nunn drives to the basket. Mid-range shot, throws it up, and it misses. That's another guy I thought the Heat would probably trade or get rid of. But they probably, I don't know. Maybe they still think about a Bradley Beal trade. And PJ to go for the corner 3. And that misses. Come on, PJ. He has such an ugly shot. Just pushes us off. There's no freaking form or anything. Chino Galang, salute. Layup by Ty Hero and 1. Let me see. Sidney Bobby W. Yeah, Ty Hero. 47-28. Thank you, Sincere to Genius. Thank you. Says, when we getting those, give me those shirts. Come on, man. Thank you for the $5 super chat. We'll see, man. We'll see, man. If I do something like that, I'll probably just give them out, man. Just to toy around with the designs and see something. But hey. Y'all just know it. You heard it here first. Give me those, man. Even, whatever. Ty Hero makes both his free throws, 49-31. Heater up by 18. And I have my freaking mustache. I got to shave. Freaking creeping into my mouth. Pause for anybody out there. Giannis for the layup, and it's good. Wow, what a take by Giannis in traffic. Not going to be able to do that in the playoffs, but hey, give you that during the regular season. Dragic, the ever so tricky, loses the ball, and now be Bucks ball. 51-31 is the score, up by 20. Come on, Bucks. Don't mess this up. Oh, man. This is beautiful. Giannis versus Iguodala. Drives, kicks it out to Middleton. Giannis goes for the alley, but out to Portis in the corner. Portis resets, gets in the post. Almost loses, throws up the floater, and that's good. Wow. Portis. Bobby Portis. This is beautiful. And Ty Hero kicks it out to Kendrick Nunn at the top of the key. See what the Bucks are running. Playing like they're playing man right now. Portis against Bam. That's a mismatch. Bam is too powerful despite Portis' size. Pause. And they throw it away. Wow. The Heat look very discombobulated right now. No rhyme or reason to the offense. Again, stuck. Going into ISO mode. The Bucks are doing a great job of frustrating. Again, I think the Bucks have, though, they have a lot of sizable players, man. Like, they have a lot of tall guys who can run the floor. That's another issue I don't want to see the Knicks go into.
I think Drew Holiday is the missing kind of piece that they didn't have last year. That would scare me if I was Philly or Brooklyn. A little bit. Scare me a little bit. Because Drew Holiday is actually a really good defender.
Yeah, in my opinion. Is. Up missed shot and
Leisha, I'm gonna come back, but it's always good. It's always good talking the game. It's been fun all year, man. Hey, we got to keep doing it because it's been working. So I expect we need to continue to hold them accountable throughout the playoffs so we can get to Jay Boogie's parade. You have a good one, man.
All right, man. See you, bro.
Peace.
Jay Boogs. Be careful, Jay Boogs. Jay Boogs, don't scare me, Jay Boogs, like that, man. Sorry, guys. Just texting somebody real quick. As the Bucks up 53-31. So my guy Ghetto Intellect, the Bucks going to tank this game. They don't want to play Miami, but if they win the next 2 games and the Nets lose theirs tomorrow, the Bucks will be in second, and they'll play the hobbled Celtics. So they got to win. They should be looking to win this one. 53-33. Bucks up by 20. Chris Middleton drives for the layup, and it's good. Give me those. 55-33 is the score. Up by 22. Miami is tanking this game. Why would they tank this game? Crossover by Bam for the 3. Chariza, and that's good. Come on, Chariza, man. Come on, Trevor. What are these words? Giannis Antetokounmpo hands it off to Chris Middleton and gets the double screen. Kicks out to Brook Lopez down low, and he gets stuck in traffic, throws it up for the floor, and that's good. Brook Lopez. Big man tings. 57-36. Suits a Ghetto into where you at, Ghetto? in Coelho, Knicks have won 15 of the last 19 or any team higher than us so far. Doesn't matter. When you get to the playoffs, bro, all that hotness for the regular season don't mean ish. Remember the Hawks? Lopez down low, they have to foul him. Then they got to foul this dude just to stop him down low. And they don't have time. Bam Adebayo was playing on the perimeter. And Brook Lopez was, again, the Bucks have a natural mismatch. They have a lot of tall forwards and guards who can run with the Heat. So we got Ghetto Intellect. I don't know what Ghetto Intellect is doing. Let's say it's like a
what up, yo?
Had a video shoot.
I mean ice cream, so I can't cam up. What's up, fam?
Oh, you good. All right. Bro, I'm geeking right now, man. The freaking Bucks up 21-point lead.
I can't believe it. The Bucks ain't throwing this game.
Bro, if they win this game, win tomorrow, and the Nets lose, they in 7th place against the Celtics, who are hobbled. So they might as well go for it versus try to. They don't want to see the Heat with a healthy Butler. Well, actually, no. Because right. So they win. They'll see the Knicks, right? But Heat, Knicks versus Celtics. I probably want to take the Celtics right now with what's the name out, Brown out.
Well, listen. If the Bucks win this game, don't they run the risk of playing Miami in the first round?
Well, they win this game and they win tomorrow. As long as if the Nets lose, they play the Celtics automatically because they have a better record than the Nets. So they're tied with the Nets. They just play because they have a tie record.
So they're going.
Go for the gusto. You might as well, because think about this, bro. The Cavaliers beat the Nets twice this season, so it ain't all so easy for the Nets tomorrow, man.
But isn't it a possibility by winning this game they can see Miami?
The possibility would be that they could see Miami if they win. If they win this game, right? If they win this game, how would they
and the Knicks win,
drop to 6. So
and the Heat win. If they win this game, the Knicks win tomorrow, and the Nets win, and that means the Bucks are putting themselves against Miami. I'm shocked. I thought they would throw this game.
Yeah, that's true. But why not? Hey, why not hope for the Cavaliers to lose? That's it. And no one's really. I don't think anybody's truly injured on the Bucks. If I don't remember, I don't think anybody's crazy injured. But that's a good point. You know what I mean? But I don't know. As long as they help us out, I don't give a just win a night, man. Just win a night.
If I'm the Bucks, I ain't messing with the Heat, yo.
Oh man, come on! Don't put that in the air, bro. Because the second half, I don't need to see some trash where you see Bobby Portis and freaking Pat Connaughton or something like that, man.
Well, they play Giannis, so I doubt if Giannis would. And you say they're going hard?
Yeah, bro. They're by 21. They killing the Heat right now, bro. The Heat have no answer for them right now.
It's hard to tank up 21.
That I just say, hey, and it'd be no. What's the point of not playing your guys in the second half? It's literally no point to do that. So, Hadouken Sharon, salute, bro.
Hadouken, what up?
You there, Hadouken? Hadouken's also with his little niece trying to get her to sleep. So, I mean, you have to be patient with Hadouken. He'll join us at some point. Kevin Middleton, salute, bro. Salute, Gmo. Bucks look like they don't want that smoke with Miami. Look like they do want the smoke with Miami. I'm shocked. I thought they want us, but they might see us as a bigger problem. Yeah, maybe. I mean, again, if they could, if there's any way for them to get to that vaunted Celtics. Well, again, the Celtics also still got to play the Hornets. So the Hornets versus the Celtics, whoever wins out of that, they probably feel, that's I won't say a gimme, but the possibility playing the Celtics and then also playing the Hornets without Hayward and a return.
Yeah, but they need the Nets to lose. While the Nets are going to play everybody, the Nets are going to use these as playoff games.
The Nets defense sucks. So but
you expect them to lose to Cleveland?
They lost twice, bro. They lost one game where they had all three. Harden, Irving, and Durant. They lost the game. They lost the 2 games they played in the season. They lost both of them. Now, one of them games, Colin Sexton had 42, but again, I don't think the Cleveland Cavaliers are easy out for the Nets. Suta Shahid says, "Peace, beloved. Please, bro. Police. Peace,
no,
bro.
Gmo. You gotta assume the Cavaliers are easy out for the Nets.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, bro. Hey, look. I'm just saying anything that will incentivize the Bucks to try to win tonight. As long as they beat the Heat tonight, I don't give a damn what else happens after that. Because then we control destiny, and Chris Middleton loses the ball. Maybe he's trying to tank the win. Duncan Robinson for the 3 at the wing, and that's good. Oh my gosh. Damn this dude, Duncan Robinson. 57-39 is the score. Let me see. RG to OG. Miami control their own fate. Yes, they do. But if they lose tonight, they don't.
And maybe the Bucks ain't expecting Miami to play this damn bad either, because they can't help them put the ball in the hole. Miami only got 33 points in the second quarter.
Yep. This is crazy. Who's Mark? Salute, bro. You know why hair hasn't been good this year? Because him got another Instagram chip.
You can hear me now, right?
Yeah, I get you, bro.
Yeah, my mic was bugging for no reason. It just stopped working. It was like the settings for StreamYard for some reason.
Yeah, yeah. Again, I'm fixing my OBS. I was actually working on a thing tonight, but Devin with the missed layup. I can't wait to just get to OBS.
What's
man.
good, GI?
I'm tired of StreamYard, bro.
Hadouken, what up, little bro?
What's good? You
Brooke
saw your
Lopez.
son today?
Oh, Brooke Lopez with the freaking
You talking to me?
fadeaway shot.
Yeah, I said you saw your son today.
No, I was playing golf today.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
didn't
yeah, I
see your
forgot
son today,
that,
man,
yeah.
huh? Yeah. All of a
Playing
sudden you're
golf.
playing golf now, huh?
Yeah, you noticed that. You noticed you haven't been seeing me, right?
Yeah, playing golf on the court, huh? Doing that stuff, huh? Not watching your boy Alfred Payne suck up on the court, huh?
Yo, what's the time for you on the game right now?
No,
What time is the
yo.
game for you?
Oh, whoa, we got Jay Boogie in the bill. Let me let Jay Boogie give his blessing. Salute to Jay Boogie, man. Salute
Salute, Jay Boog. What up, big bro?
Yo, let me get some ice cream, man. Forget all that. Give me some ice cream.
Yeah, what type of ice cream you eating, bro? Come on, son.
Me and wifey went to Dairy Queen.
Bro. All right. Let me tell you one suggestion. I'm begging you, buy this. It's this ice cream called Talenti.
Yeah, my wife loves that stuff.
All right. That's all.
You
that's
spelled
all right.
that.
Jalenti.
Talenti.
You taught me about that.
I do. What's up, man?
Gmo
What's
said
good?
you
How you
eat
doing?
Jalenti. I said my wife eat that the coffee kind. Why you laughing?
looking
Because
at
that
this.
stuff was expensive. That stuff like $8.
Oh, this. Oh, I know what this is. Yeah,
$8.
my
Why
sister
you
used
like
to
that
it.
ice cream? It's not even. Isn't it like gelato or something?
Bro, stop hating, bro. Stop hating.
It's
man.
not
It's like
really even like
$8,
too much
Jim.
gelato.
It
It's
was
not bad.
expensive.
It's great. I hate yo.
She
Yeah,
said-
stop hating. Your wife is telling you it's good, bro. Like stop
Yo.
hating on it. She got good
Yeah,
taste.
I said, Gmo, I said it's expensive. She said it's on sale all the time.
It is.
Yeah.
It is though.
Oh,
It is. She knows. Stop hating on you.
I'm just having fun watching them get blown out.
Oh, this is.
I said
beautiful.
Bucks by 23. I'm sticking with that. I don't care. We're not jinxing anyone. They're gonna win. I don't care.
Dragic is a freaking. Oh, this guy's.
The
a
ice
nice
cream
guy.
look too fancy. It's all in a
Yeah, it
plastic
does look
jar.
expensive.
It's in a plastic. Come on, man. Stop, Gi. You do. Come on. Stop, Gi. It's not that bad, bro. I'm telling you, man. Come on. As Drew
not
Holiday's
bad.
fighting with Trevor Reason. No foul call. Damn.
Trevor
He-
Reeves been fighting a lot these days.
Bro, Cherry, come back.
Eh,
Another
yeah.
3 by Kendrick Nunn. Yo, bro, stop this. Yo, dog, stop. Why didn't you have this last year against the Lakers, bro? Consistently, you had that 117-point game, and other than that, you didn't. Come on, bro. Don't do this tonight, Kendrick Nunn. Do that for tomorrow.
What's the time on the game for you?
3:42
Damn.
right now. Now another Heat, still by the Heat. You see this? You see this trash, bro? That was
Here's
it,
what I'm
trash.
happy about. I'm happy that the Knicks fans could count down the time that my son LP is on the team. We already been taking some calls, talking to some teams for the off season, and we're gonna take our talents elsewhere because we're not respected
I'm
here.
taking my talents to South Beach.
Wait.
You
Who?
better do that whole thing.
Where's Alfred Payton going to, bro?
The
Listen,
Clippers.
the Sacramento Kings,
Oh,
they need some leadership.
really?
Orlando, I've been considering going back to
Even Jay
Orlando.
Boogie's like,
Magic.
bro, what is he
I
talking?
really enjoyed our time in Orlando. We're considering going back.
Jay Boogie literally told us about how he saw him in the crowd during a game, just not excited about anything,
Oh,
sitting by himself.
sitting by himself.
I don't
man.
think you could ever call him a leader.
And that Randall thing, man. When Randall was talking about that dinner meeting, I knew it was Alfred Payne was the other team. I before Randall even said it, I was like, I know it's Alfred Payne. Alfred Payne, some reason I don't know what it is. I'm not trying to put anything out there in the air, but it just seems like he's not. One, he doesn't embrace his role. He knows he comes in to hold over minutes for Derrick Rose, but it's gotten to mentally. He gets to the basket, he's missing gimme layups, or he's taking bad, stupid layups where he's trying to throw it against a center who's right there, and the help defense is going to block the ish out of it. You know what I mean? So Alfred Payne, man, I don't know what he think he is, but he's a guy that's gone. Think about this. Everywhere he's gone, except for the Knicks, I guess last year, he's gone to these teams number one draft pick or top draft picks because of how bad he is. It's not just him alone, but
You know what happened? You know what happened to Peyton this year?
What happened?
His welcome got exposed. And what I mean by that, he thought he had a sweet, easy spot playing with a team that really ain't gonna do nothing, ain't gonna come up, ain't gonna get no better. And when he started seeing that we playing for real, he realized he exposed the home sweet home. All that's over with, man. Ain't no more just riding with the Knicks because we ain't nothing, just getting jobs here. Ain't none of that no more. That's over with. All that coming to get a big check just to play in New York, that's over with. You got to be able to ball now, and that's something he can't do, man. He can't ball.
Agreed. And here's the thing about GI. RJ Barrett had a coach who was hating on him last year with his legit personal shooting coach who was helping him fix his shot. And he went from a 32% 3-point shooter to a 40% 3-point shooter this season. Elfrid Payton has had how many years in the league? And he still can't shoot the ball from outside. Now, I'm not saying it's easy like that, but the outside shooting in terms of developing a 3-point shot, as long as you don't have any weird physical whatever, it's said to be one of the more easier things to adapt to. Now, mid-range shot, getting your shot off the dribble and stuff is a little bit tough. You don't have the skill. But an open 3-point shot, we can exert a little bit more energy, get into the jump. You don't need the most refined form. It has to be nice and uniform, consistent. He still hasn't worked on it, bro. Come on. Elfrid Payton, I agree with you, Jay Boogie. He wore out his welcome. He thought that he came because he came with the Steve Mills, Scott Perry regime, and he had his boy Randall, who's probably vouching for him in some regards. And Bryn Forbes,
that's what I was saying. He gets
fouled, going to the line for 3. Let's go, Bryn Forbes. That guy, Bryn Forbes, is a dead-eye shooter, by the way. Sheesh.
Yeah, he's a sharp. He's a streaky shooter.
Yeah, but LP went to the bench and Randall ain't say one word. He ain't make one peep. Listen, my biggest disappointment at LP this year is everybody got better this year. Everybody improved across the board.
Yep.
LP ain't inflate his game. I was looking at him today. I said, all right, LP, I ain't on the broadcast. Let me go ahead. I'm just looking at him like, damn, LP, you still doing what you was doing last year. Like, come on, bro.
It's
he
sad.
shot a 3 today. He barely hit the front of the rim. I was like, bro, come on,
like,
LP.
He just needs to play decent. Like I don't really care about hating on him anymore. I just want him to play decent, especially with the playoffs coming, because I know he's still gonna start, and I want
now that Alex Burke is playing more point guard. I don't know. I wonder if Tibbs would have went to that earlier. LP would have went to the bench.
I'd rather not do that though. That just disrupts the bench though. I don't think that's a good idea.
He can't go to the bench, bro.
So see, y'all are funny. No, hold on, G-Mo. Y'all funny because y'all want to diss my man, my son, but then y'all always want him to start as the sacrificial lamb. No, we don't want to mess up the bench. We want him to go out there and start, but he's stuck.
I said we need a point guard.
It's just to make sure that Derrick Rose is worn out. But like Derrick Rose, he's way more important. And think about Derrick Rose's ability. Look, the guy can start. We all know that. But the ability, the fact that he's coming off, he's playing against teams. Sometimes they're second, second rotation guys. You're talking about a guy who still has Hall of Fame talent, right? I know it's not the same as 2011, but yeah, still Hall of Fame talent. And you're putting that against some teams' rookies or backup guards. He's gonna abuse them. So
yeah, but I hear you. But here's the thing. So I need y'all to just say this with me one time. Y'all need LP. You want LP. You started as the LP. That's all I just need y'all to say that.
Yeah, the reason we say to start EP is because you don't want other people getting injured and disrupt the bench. And when we say we want a better point guard than EP, we want someone from another team, not from our team. So you can't.
Okay, I get it. I get all of that, Hadouken. But as of right now, with the
we need him to do decent. We need him to at least play decent. Like, I'm not praying on his downfall. I want him to do good.
How hard is it for you to not make dumb fouls in the first minute of the game? How hard is it to make the requisite pass to? Like, bro, I'm not saying point guard is easy. It ain't. It's the hardest position on the court for the most part. But EP plays it at such a low IQ level. It's like almost sometimes I think it's like he wants to sabotage because like he knows he's not playing or he knows he's not a chosen. So it's like
stop it. Right. That's conspiracy.
It might be. But I just watch this game. I'm like, he can't be this inept. I've seen him play better last year with the
I
worst
feel like
team.
it's getting to his head.
Well,
I don't know the way
it
he
looks
plays.
like he's getting slower. It looks like he's getting a little slower.
And he's fouling more. You see, like in the first quarters, he's like getting like 2 fouls now the last few games.
I will say
My
this.
son might be playing hurt and taking one for the team. Y'all ever thought about that?
Nah. This dude is a 6'4" tank as a point guard. He ain't no hurt, man. He's from Narlands, man. He got strong bones, man. Come on, stop. Don't do that. My son RJ's playing hurt. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? RJ's out there with a bum ankle. And he's still shooting 40% from 3.
And that man had ice on his knee today. I don't know if anything.
You see that? You see that, GI? You see what my son is doing out there?
Man, I just love the situation, man. Things is going our way. Hey, Gammo. Hey, yo, I ain't gonna keep holding back. I'm trying to respect your situation. You talking about this right here? You don't want that to happen, all that. Yo, I gotta hang up the phone because I can't live like that, man. This right here, man. Man, do you know what's happening, man? Let me tell you something, man. The only thing better than what's happening in the New York Knicks right now is the speech with Kobe Bryant. That's it. Right now in sports, we the number one topic, number one thing going on right now. And right now we're getting some favorable things that's happening in our way, man. And I appreciate it. We well deserved that, man. But 3 years ago, we was trying to do all them wild free agents and everything, spend all this money on all that. I understand that. But now we doing it the right way. We being blessed by the gods, man. We being blessed, man. But I'm gonna shut down. I'm gonna leave it alone. I already told you what I already know what's going on. And to let you know, I heard what you said when you ain't here. When people was talking about playoff, you go back and check that Knicks fan TV the second week of the league when everybody said they didn't want the P word. I said, yo, we going top 8. I've been said it since the second week of the season. But I'm gonna fall back because I don't want to bust your vibe. Man, because I can't take it, man.
No, don't fall back.
I can't take it, man. Don't hold back. Don't hold back.
Has called it.
I can't take it, man.
He said Eastern Conference Finals if we face the Hawks in the first round.
Yeah, I know he said that. I said before the season 35 at least.
Man, them dudes ain't out there in the first half just to joke around and play games. You know what I'm saying? And just to let these guys lose. Man, Jimmy could play. They ain't out there, man. And I know Vegas ain't trying to run no flim-flam and give up and put all the numbers on in Miami in the second half, man. This game is a wash, man. It's a wash. We got to handle our business tomorrow, man. Bring them beans over here from out of bean time. You don't want to do number Rob Banks in Boston anyway, man. I'm ready to knock their head off tomorrow, man. We here, man. I'm getting ready to start getting me some tickets in the garden, man. Y'all playing around, man. Get ready,
J-Bug, don't forget me, J-Bug. I'm with you, yo.
I promise you, if I come up there, man, you ain't got my number. You ain't take my number out of the chat, man.
Who?
I'm the word.
You ain't never. I told. Hey, let me tell you something. I know you be on that show. When I called up there on that show that morning, I really was looking for you, man. I really was looking for you, but you weren't up there. So I said, you know what I'm saying? Cornerstone, let's rock out, man. Gammo ain't got my number. He ain't never called me, man. He ain't never called me, man. I put my number in your chat about 3 different times, man. Never call me, man. I ain't got y'all numbers. I'll call you and buzz y'all up, bother y'all dudes, man. I'm a pest, man.
All right, here's my number in the private chat for all y'all. For everybody, because they make it seem I don't contact mode. I talk to Hinton every freaking. I talk to everybody. I told them to do this wrong, even though it's on Twitter.
My number in the private chat, J-Bug.
Right there in the chat.
Hold on, I'm gonna get ready to get something. Write it down. Right, I need y'all, man. I love y'all guys, man.
These guys trying to make it seem like I'm trying to stay hidden. I'm here. I'm exposed every day.
How much you think those playoff tickets about to be?
Oh my gosh, easily.
I have no idea how much that would be.
These tickets now. My coworker had some for. He paid. What was it? $250 for one or $125? I can't remember. I can't remember what he paid. So easy playoffs, probably $500, easily.
God damn. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
It's probably gonna be about $850 for a 3-piece. I know they was where I said in row 212. You know what I'm saying? The last time, and it cost me $502. But you had to buy them in the 3-set.
500 for each ticket or one?
Nah, that was it cost $502 for 3 seats.
Three.
Okay, for three. Okay.
So it's probably gonna be like $800 and something, somewhere between $800 and $1,000. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think. But honestly, I don't think they're gonna really blast them tickets up this year. They're gonna appreciate the fans and want to, you know what I'm saying? Because I think Dolan, he really gonna respect us this year, you know what I'm saying? Not to put an outrageous, price on it. Next year is gonna be different because we all the way back. But this year, he gonna allow us to continue on deserving what we're receiving right now. I think that.
Yeah, they better not violate with the prices.
I will say this, bringing up Dolan and the guard.
In a private chat, Jay Boogie. Sorry, G.I. My bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that Jay Boogie to put his number in the private chat. But my bad. Go ahead, G.I.
Dolan actually scared me this year for the first time. The last couple days. Because one of the things that excited me the last few years is how they was talking about the Rangers was turning the corner. Dolan was keeping his hands out of it. He was letting the hockey people handle the business. And I've been hearing some rumblings that Dolan stepped in and fired somebody. I don't follow the Rangers. I don't follow the Rangers, but it scared me. I said, man, I hope Dolan ain't bored.
Nah, Dolan for the last. Here's the thing, man. I know we killed Dolan, and rightfully so for the most part. But Dolan, the last 2 seasons, he has stayed away. He has stayed away, or last 3, because remember, he didn't have anything to do with the Fizdale hiring. He said that was all Steve Mills. Now he hired the wrong guy in Steve Mills, but he was hands off. And actually, I mean, he came in at the right time to get those guys out because it was trash. And look, Leon Rose, I still have my hesitation on him because the Obi Toppin pick. I know Obi's definitely made some strides this year. But, that stuff kind of scares me. I don't think he's going to come in because, again, the Knicks have overachieved with Tom Thibodeau. Me personally, I think they're doing a soft tank to start the season because it's like dogs. You brought in Obi Toppin, who, if you're doing your scout, like you brought him in because he was your son-in-law's, he's a client under your son-in-law's agency, whatever. I mean, I think there's some politics play with him. But Dolan he stayed out of the way for the most part. So I don't think he's going to do what he did with the Rangers because the Rangers sucked this year, and I think they sucked last year too. They ain't making the playoffs.
I thought they was in rebuilding.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I'm just happy that he has not been the spotlight. He ain't pulling a freaking Donnie Walsh. Well, again, I think Donnie Walsh. I know he didn't get LeBron James or stuff, but he got screwed over.
I mean, I have some conversation for the offseason. I don't want to start now, but it's possible we could take a little step back next year and still make the playoffs, but not look as good as we are. But it's still, you know what I mean? Because we got a couple new players, and so the
team's gonna look different next year, 100%.
It's gonna look different. So I don't want to get
and the
excited.
Teams because of the COVID protocol, definitely not gonna be like this year.
Listen, we won more games this year than we won the last 2 years combined.
Yep,
in 10 less games, yeah.
That's some sad.
Nah, it's messed up.
Those teams are so putrid, man. That first year, I know everyone, Kevin Knox, and I did not enjoy that season. Yeah, I got your number, Jay. This guy, Jay Boogie, man. I got this guy, Jay Boogie's number in my freaking phone, man.
For what?
Hold up. Watch me. I didn't even write it down because I was typing it and it says Jay Boogie. I didn't.
You see all that dust on it when you saw it?
This guy. All right, hold up. Because you see how they do, but did Jay Boogie text me? No. Y'all see how it is, right?
I don't have your number. I got it now. I never had it.
You see how they be doing, man?
Guillermo's getting pressed.
It ain't me. I have his number. Hold on. I'll show. I did not write his. I have his number right here. Well, I'm gonna text him right now. I didn't even copy down the number right here.
I already got you locked in. I got you and I got GI. I got y'all guys in there. And you know what I'm saying? Especially, I definitely needed to talk to my name, his name, because I got something major get ready to go down and happen. But hey,
if you want me to give him, I'm connected. I got his number in Twitter. If you want me to give him, if you say, hey, give him my number, I will do that right now.
Yeah, give him my number and tell him, text me so I know who he is, and then I'll log him in and we'll all get together, we'll build. But yeah, man, I need y'all guys' numbers, man. There's certain guys I like to talk to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all dudes is like real family, man. I always share, man. Y'all dudes are more real, friends than guys out here being fake friends, man. And I don't even know y'all. And it's sad to say, man, I love that, man.
Yo, Jay Boog, you don't understand how I don't even talk to my Knick fan friends. I don't even know if they discussing the Knicks or not. I sent a couple of texts back. They don't really know what's going on. I'm like, you know what? I got real Knick G's I could talk to. Cats I went to games with. I don't even discuss the Knicks, but one of the greatest seasons was this year. I don't even discuss the Knicks with them. It's crazy. I talk about the Knicks with y'all. I don't even talk about cats that I could really touch and feel because it ain't as authentic as the cats that I met on this internet.
But y'all guys, man, y'all guys is like, like I always mention, you know what I'm saying? You got to be crazy, just like me, to be riding with the Knicks long as we've been riding with them and bad as we've been playing. That's what I respect about y'all guys. Y'all some loyal dudes. So I already know what type of conversation I could pretty much have with any one of y'all guys outside of basketball. You know what I'm saying? That plays a big part with me. But I don't talk and deal with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, out here. But they ain't talking about me moving your house, moving your furniture somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? I go home and I work out with my little daughter and love my wife and love my mama, you know what I'm saying? My little daughter, she's 3 years old, playing full court in the kitchen, dunking and everything. So that's my motivation.
She's the next Ionescu. Was that Laser, the one who had the
Yes,
game winner yesterday?
Sabrina Ionescu.
Ionescu.
Hey man, you think it's a joke? Matter of fact, being that you said her, I asked my daughter one day, I said, yo, where you want to go to school at? You want to go with Dawn Staley? You want to go to South Carolina? You want to go to UConn and play up there? You want to go to Tennessee? You want to go to Carolina? Or do you want to go to Oregon? You know what she said?
Oregon.
You know what I had to do? I'm going to show it to you. Being that you said something about her being like her, I had to go buy her a rim the same color to Oregon. You see that?
Uh-oh.
I see it.
Get ready to put it up for her. But this right here, that's a full court basket. One right there, one over there.
She be getting it in.
Yeah.
He gonna have her doing suicides outside, bro.
Yeah, I gotta have her running the steps and everything.
Poor girl.
The pyramids.
I'll give her Tom Thibodeau.
Oh Lord, she's gonna have a. Oh, don't do that. She got ACL injury by the age of like 10.
I'm just messing, man.
I know.
Listen, I got two in college on track scholarships, and the last thing they want to talk to me about. In fact, my daughter's at the Big East now. She don't even want me to come.
Wow.
They do better when I'm away from the situation. They know I don't play.
Come on!
I'm a former athlete. Former athletes are horrible coaches. Former athletes are horrible coaches. I'm all American.
Some are. But
So
you
it's
know,
a lot. It's a lot. When I go to the meets, they like, yo, I know your dad doesn't. So they want their own identity, which is cool. I'm about to check the results now. As long as she make it to the national championship, that's all I care about.
GI, you being a former athlete, sometimes, they feel the pressure to try to live up to, what you did. And that could be, it's a very, it'd be very, there's some people just like to play the away games. Like, it's like the Kobe thing. Remember that commercial with Kobe? Rest in peace, Kobe. Remember he had that commercial where he hit the game-winning shot away and the crowd was all cursing him and he was like living in the glory. Like, there's some people like that. Like, I'm like that. I never want to play. Like, my father and mother didn't play basketball, but it's like I hated playing in front of them. It's just like this weird pressure. And I know they always support him. Like, I don't want to do that. So it's not. Oh, they don't want you. It's just the like you're a former athlete, so it's tough, man.
Yeah, no, and they it ain't like they would stop me, but I just know they perform better. They feel better texting me, and I sneak in from time to time. But the big meets, the big meets, I stay away from. Big meets, I stay away from. Some high school and states because but with this COVID stuff too, it's weird. So
you see your boy DK Metcalf just run the 100 the other day?
He is probably one of the most freakish. He's gonna be Bo Jackson, like to be 230 pounds and run a 10-3 in the 100. I can't tell you. I just cannot tell you.
And here's the scary thing: he came
That's
in ninth.
how freakish athletic that is.
He came in ninth, bro. So track stars to me, I've always had admiration. I never had that quick twitch like that. I did a javelin. I did the 800. Hated it. What else did I do? I did hurdles, and I was terrible at hurdles. But javelin was mine. But that quick twitch, those did the hundreds, the 100 hurdles. That stuff is psychotic. I give it up to those guys, man. Anybody in track, I have an admiration for anybody who does track. And I used to love track meets when I was in high school. But in Connecticut, we played, bro. We had Danbury, whole bunch of freakish athletes. We never couldn't do anything against them. We're just watching the highlights, but yeah, again, the Bucks are up. So GI, you think Jay Boogie's a little crazy, man? I ain't trying to put no shade on Jay Boogie's parade, but he said we're going to Eastern Conference Finals if we face the Hawks in the first round. What are your thoughts on that, GI?
We are going to face the Hawks in the first round, and then from there proceed to the Eastern Conference Finals.
No, well, he said we'll beat the 76ers in the second round if we saw him.
No, I don't think we're going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Come on, man.
Just because the only reason is because we're just still missing that one more star that can get a layup. The key when it comes to playoffs, it's about getting layups. It's 3-pointers matter, yeah. But you need somebody who can go get a layup. I love Julius, but Julius isn't it. While he's been a walking bucket, he's not a walking layup. And that is my only. That's why I know he can't be our number one. I'm impressed with what he's carried us to this year. That's my maker. But he can't get a layup when he wants to. And Jay Boog know what I mean. He knows what I mean. Our number one is going to be able to get a layup when he wants to. And without that guy right now, it's just going to be hard for us to go that far. Which is why RJ. I think he can be that guy one day, but I think we're going to have to get somebody to be that guy while RJ grows into be. Because RJ can get to the bucket, but RJ can't get his layup.
I don't like teams with like inside-out games, man. And the Sixers are one of those teams that they have. Now, Embiid gets freaking injured every other day. But I just don't.
We haven't beat them in years.
Yeah. Either. Whether they had him beat or not, we've lost him. And Randall, as much of a stride as Randall's made this season, bro, there are games where I won't say he doubts himself, but it's like he doesn't even like utilize his strengths. That 76ers game, he pulled a blame against Tobias Harris. You watch that last play he had driving, it's like, yo, bro, you were killing Tobias Harris on the fourth quarter. That last play just pulled a blame for that lame layup, whatever the hell he did.
Nah, it was a fadeaway. It went in and out though.
Then RJ got the rebound right, and then RJ tried to shoot it.
No, I don't know what game you're talking
about. The 76ers game where it was like one of the last plays against Tobias Harris. He drove against Tobias Harris. I think
is it on the last play? Because I know the last play that he missed after we went into OT.
Nah, I don't think
the one where the foul with the rebound, that foul they called on Randall, because it was like a loose ball foul on him for the rebound.
Right. That game. And one of the last plays he drove on Tobias Harris. He drove, I think, but he took it to his left and then tried to. There's something I can't remember.
I just know the last play he faded on the right wing and it went in and out.
I just like our bench against them. I mean, when I say our bench, I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about the ones coaching and the ones playing. I just love our bench against them right now, man. Our bench is so strapped up, man. And I just don't see it. I just don't believe in Doc Rivers no more because Doc they ain't do nothing to motivate them guys. Sometimes you can't coach somebody. Sometimes you can't draw a player. Sometimes you got to get in his grill. Like you're supposed to got Kawhi and George and them grill. Yo, blah, 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 blah. Y'all ain't turning. Man, y'all get all this money. Y'all ain't you ain't do none of that. You just sat there and watch. So that just showed me, I believe on a coaching level, I believe Tom will out-coach him and outwork him and rough him off. And ain't nobody over there for us to be scared of, all that. Dwight Howard missed me with that. Now you just got checked the other day, so ain't nobody supposed to be scared of him no more because he just got played out by Udonis who ain't played all year. So you gonna punch you in your face and you balled up with the smiling and everything. They ain't tough as like they supposed to be, and the pressure is not gonna be on us, man.
I hate Dwight Howard, but he has played good defense against the Knicks. I hate Dwight Howard. My basketball heart. But he's definitely. Let me say something real quick. Thank you, Chris Bass, for the $5 super chat. He says, thanks for the live stream. I'm a sub. Go Knicks and tonight for the Bucks. Thank you so much for a $5 super chat. Thanks for subbing as well, too. Unfortunately, you are a Giants fan, so we have to teach you better. You know what I mean? Jay Boogie's a Giants fan, too. I got to teach these dudes how to
Oh, you put the headband back on. I
pick the
forgot.
right.
It seems like it's been
What you
on for
talking
2
about?
days.
What are you talking
Is that
about?
Broadway Joe?
No, whoa. Broadway Zach, don't do that. Don't come on. Zach will be the best quarterback in New York.
I already said
In New
this
York
one.
City, excuse me. Let me say New York State because Josh Allen is.
I already said this one's the only Broadway I know is Broadway Barrett.
Oh,
So
Cherry's with the 3. And here's how the key come back. Now they're down by 13. I don't like now they're
so J Bug, while I agree with everything you said.
I know what you was gonna say.
I believe Doc Rivers is overrated as well. I do.
I think until the Cowboys.
The problem the Knicks have against Philadelphia is not going to come down to Doc Rivers or Thibodeau.
Embiid.
When that game is close to when we fight, let's say we up 2 points. We gonna claw to the end with Philadelphia. They play ugly ball. We'll play ugly ball. But when in 1-for-1 possession, they're gonna give the ball to Joel Embiid, and we're gonna get the ball to Julius Randle. It's just their percentage of winning. They're gonna win more games against us than they won't with this current roster. It's just what it is, J-Bug. And that's why we can't beat Philadelphia. That's the only reason. Okay.
But here's
I do think Giannis, I'm less afraid of with him with the ball down the stretch by himself. Drew Holiday, I believe, will have the ball down the stretch. We'll see.
In Middleton.
We'll see. But Giannis, I'm not afraid of. Joel Embiid in the post, there's nothing nobody in the NBA could do with that boy.
But Jay Boogie, what the hell? Jay Boogie is 1,000% correct though with the whole Doc Rivers thing. Because think about it, that team's been playing together for a while now, like a few years. So it's like they all finally healthy, and Doc Rivers comes in, and what does he do? Like if anybody watches the 76ers, I know they play. Tobias Harris a lot more great than freaking Belica. It's freaking jerk. And it's crazy because he's not gonna win Coach of the Year, but he's getting considered over guys like Tom Thibodeau. It's like, come on, dog. Like that 76ers team, if you think about it, they probably underachieved. I know injuries, so they probably underachieved compared to some of the expectation. You got Tobias Harris, you had Jimmy Butler that one year, you had freaking Al Horford, you had Embiid, you had Ben Simmons, who's arguably defensive player of the year.
Jimmy and JJ Redick.
Yeah. They had a few players, man. So it was like, how much credit does he get when literally he got kicked off the Clippers, and they put a freaking puppet figurehead in Tyronn Lue? Come on, man.
This dude Bailey shit, bro.
Let me see. Chris Bass says, thank you for the $2 super chat too. He said unsell because I said the Giants, man. Salute to you, bro. He says, look, we take it to anyone. I'm afraid of 76ers, but I believe we got heart. Yeah, bro, to me, look, even if we are stuck in the 6, I don't give a damn. I want to see. I'm happy with this team is going, man. Everything right now is cherry on top. I don't give a damn how we end up in the playoffs, bro. It's something to build for the future. And we probably have a stronger foundation to build for the future than we did last time with Carmelo Anthony when they lost against the Pacers. So, and Bam had a bye for a mid-range shot. That misses rebound. DiVincenzo, 76-63. The Bucks only up by 13 after Heat won a little run to open up the quarter. Let me change the score real quick. Nice move by Chris Middleton. Let's go, Chris. Yo, the Bucks want that. Yo, they want the Celtics, bro. Telling you, man. It's the I know they did that little picture where all 3 guys are back, man. F all that.
It might not even. I mean, hope the Celtics hope that they could even beat the Hornets because if they somehow lose 2-1, I don't know. I heard Jason Tatum might not play tomorrow at Fournier.
Jason Tatum might not play because
him and Fournier I heard might not play tomorrow.
Wow.
I saw on Twitter that they're whatever their reporter was saying.
Who do the Hornets play tomorrow?
I think they already locked in though.
Yeah, they are locked in, but they have to play the 7-8.
Yeah, they still have to play 7-8.
They locked in for that.
Yeah, but I'm saying because he said Philly is worried. No, he said the Bucks are worried about playing the Celtics. Like they want to worry about playing the Celtics rather than the Heat. And the Celtics are at 7, but if they lose, they're not gonna be able to play them.
Oh, let me let Vax Prime Sports in. My bad, Alex. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good.
So give me some color on this Bucks game, man. How happy are you?
I'm really happy. I hope the Bucks beat the Heat by 30. Hate the Heat.
Give me those.
Hey,
Give me those.
I don't like them either.
You're to the comment. Give me those for the comment he made.
Gamble.
It just, yo, y'all understand, bro? Like seeing RJ Barrett hit these shots, bro, is like, oh, that's my son, man. Like, I don't understand. The Knicks have been drafting so bad for so
Seeing
many years.
IQ
Man.
hit the three. My son.
My son, yo, you see the form now? Like, yo, dude is trying to look like he's Michael Redd out there, bro. Like, come on, son.
You
like,
know he was talking about IQ.
I don't know about Michael Redd. Michael Redd, when he
hold up now.
He had that high, the flat. Ooh.
Man, when he was at Ohio State, oh my God.
Yeah, when you saw that contested three again today, like from that stat that we saw, that contested three, like that's a hand in the face.
Yo, yeah, the contested, yeah, bro. So RJ Barrett, this is what I like. The dude, I like. Yo, look, I was in rest in peace, but I was never, because I was always a Knicks fan. I hated Kobe Bryant. Like I hated the Lakers. I hated when Shaq dunked on Chris Dudley. That was like a nut slap in the face. I hated that. But when you hear about what Kobe Bryant would do, like how he work out, bro, like I had a newfound respect for that dude. Like these dudes in the NBA get paid millions, and a lot of these dudes just like, oh, I'm just living off talent. Dude, Isaiah Ryder should have. Didn't he average 20 points on 3 different teams? But he's such a knucklehead. He basically pushed himself out the league. But Kobe Bryant was a dude who had a bump. Like, yo, come on, son. Like, we hear about this dude's work ethic, being in the gym at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., working out till 9. Like, come on, son. Like,
and then have another workout 2 hours later, and then another one.
And I remember it was because they were trying to fame him. What's his name? Lisa, WNBA player. I'm forgetting her name. Tall lady. Lisa Leslie, yeah. Mm-hmm. She was like, he would never go to clubs. Like one time, the only time I see him at clubs, like, you're here? He's like, yeah, I was just taking over a break, blah, blah. He was maniacal. I love that. Dame Lillard. I love Dame Lillard's like, yo, I watch every NBA game to study. I was like, oh, a man after my basketball heart, man. I love that, man. I love guys who work hard on their craft, man. And they get like, yo, the NBA is not a given. You could be out one injury, you're done. That explosiveness you had, you know what I mean? You could have the Jalen Green hops, all that stuff. You're done. One injury.
That's why it's crazy about what Derrick Rose is doing.
Mm-hmm. Derrick Rose,
he had to learn how to not use athleticism. Like you see, he still has the hops to.
Like he wants to use it, but
really
like,
wanted to. Like you see him do it. Like you can see that he really thinks about it. Like when he goes up for it, because you see his hang time, but he just knows like it's best to play that type of play. So I saw a video like he said that. Like this was analysis when he was on the Wolves. He's like, I feel like I'm better than I was on the Bulls when I won that MVP season because I was really careless when I played on the Bulls.
Yes, he was. Remember every dunk he used to do? He would dunk and then push himself off the rim and come down on the floor. Not good for your knees, man. Terrible.
That's why I get scared because of Ja Morant. The way he dunks is just scary, and he lands. It's just bad.
You gotta.
It's been pissing me off since his rookie season.
I don't know what's happening.
And shout out to Rod Strickland, man. Let me give that man his flowers for babying all those guards, man. All the way from John Wall and all the way to Derrick Rose, the Bledsoe, the Kyrie, Irving. It's one more out there that I'm missing too. It's one more out there. I can't figure it. But shout out to Rod Strickland for putting that work in, giving them guys them tools, man. That's what we need some of my guards to go ahead and call Rod while up there.
Shout out to Hot Rod. Shout out to Hot Rod.
Yo, the first rapper ever mentioned in a song, man. I mean, the first ball player, you know what I'm saying? Sickening like Rod Strickland, yeah. And they ain't never met one.
What you know about that, man? What you talking about, J Book? What you talking
about, man?
J Book, talk that talk.
Come on now.
What you know about that, man? Come on.
Hey, yo, let me tell you, if you knew about me or knew my catalog, boy, you'd be like, man, that man crazy. But you get ready to find out in just a minute, though, too. Trust me when I tell you that. You go find out. Oh my Lord!
I need that energy. Look. I was born in the 80s, but I'm a night like I'm Wu-Tang. I'm Duck Down. I'm original gun clappers. I'm Sean. I'm Nas. I'm all like. So you brought come on, singing like Rossi. You bring. I was like Raekwon. Come on, man. Even though Ghostface is my favorite Wu-Tang member, but Raekwon, criminology. Come on, man. Like when you mention that stuff, it brings the guard I really want. I wish he would teach in the NBA. I don't know why he's not doing it. Andre Miller. Andre Miller, to me, was one of the smartest guards, underrated, because he played on the Nuggets. He played on the 76ers. Couldn't shoot the three, but that wasn't his game. Smart, heady, wasn't the quickest. He was like the Paul Pierce of point guards. Catch you in the post, could fake it, cross your, like, such a good play. Oh, wow, what a dunk by Kendrick Nunn. I wish he was in the NBA, but I guess for some reason he's enjoying his retirement. He's cool.
That's why I want his student in the Garden so bad. Yes, that's who I call Brogdon, the young Andre Miller. That's why I want him over here, man. He fits us so good, man. You know, everybody talking about trading to go get this dude in Sacramento and all that. Yo, Brogdon is lesser money, and he young, and he fit our scheme. He could shoot. He played D, and Indiana don't even want him. They trying to go LeVert. So, you know what I'm saying? We can go out there and burn his house. He ain't going to try to stay like Reggie Miller. Come on over here.
Jay Boogie, I agree with you 1,000,000,000%. I love Brogdon's game, but he's too injury prone. Like, bro, you're not giving up Brogdon unless you know, look, this dude's never gonna be healthy for these many games. You just can't. I love Brogdon's game, bro. I wanted Miles Turner. The Pacers got talent, but guys getting injured, man. I know Hadouken's gonna kill me, but I wanted Miles Turner badly for this team. And if Brogdon was healthy, but if Brogdon's healthy, you ain't getting rid of Brogdon, bro. You are not letting Brogdon go, man. And Brim Forbes for another 3. Give me those, Brim Forbes. What want you, boy? Sharpshooter, bombardier. What you talking about, man?
It's like his third 3, ain't it?
Yeah, bro. Hold on. Let me make sure. This boy is cooking, just like he cooked us. Killed us actually. Bryn Forbes.
My Bucks are up 19 right now.
He's 4 for 5 from 3, 14 points. Duncan Robinson.
See, that's why I know about. See, Milwaukee got people on the bench. Them dudes playing for contract money and all that. They ain't get ready to lay down, man.
Oh, come on. Oh, whoa. I apologize. I missed a lot of people in the chat. I apologize, man. We have a good time up here. Paris Douglas, salute. Marcus Miller, salute. Antoine White, salute. My guy, Ethan, I'm going to send a link in like 2 seconds. Salute, bro. SSJ, salute. Rick V, excuse me. So we got 3 guys super awkward taking mid-range shots rather than shooting them threes. I'm going to talk about what I like about Tom Thibodeau, but let me just get to a few people. Julian Blum, salute. Noel Leon, salute. My freaking down button is messed up. Gregory Castillo says free Ethan. I'm gonna get you, Ethan. Salute, bro. I missed a few people. Apologize for that. My freaking board is messed up. LM, salute. Jerry Fitz. Oh man. The Knicks is up here, man. Salute. Man. Sorry, I just steal for 2 seconds. I apologize, man. Salute to Ronald Cleveland.
Hey. Man.
Angela Rivera, salute. Reek Ami, salute. Anthony 212, salute to you guys, man. Thanks for being up here, guys, man. Jay Boogie. Oh, wow. Ron with the $5 super chat. Thank you for the $5 super chat, guys. Please go subscribe to Men's and Knicks. I don't want him to kill me because I know he's gonna be saying that I've been pessimistic or stuff. Look, Ron, you got it. If you called the playoffs in the beginning of the season, you and Jay Boogie called it. Y'all called it. Y'all called it. Look, I'm happy that I was terribly wrong on my predictions on where the Knicks were gonna go this season. So you don't have to kill me, Ron. Just please have mercy on me. Forgive me. It's okay, man. Next time I ain't gonna be as pessimist. I'm just shut up. I'm just okay, Ron. All right, cool. Whatever. Y'all told me about the Knicks. All right, cool. I'm gonna shut up. All right, Ron. All right. Don't say anything about the finals or anything like that. We cool, man. Just don't have mercy, man. Just chill out, bro. Please, Unc. Jonathan Green, salute, bro. Bessem, salute, bro. I dropped the link. One time. Sammy Soso, salute, bro. Sammy So's here to let you know. So, all right, Fabulous. This guy, man. Trying to act like a bootleg Fabulous. Kevin Middleton, we need Miller. Andre. Oh, Payne needs Miller. Yeah, dogs, man. Andre Miller. Underrated guard, man. I love watching his game. I still remember he used to do this little trick where he'll fake the timeout. I saw him do it once. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. He tried it a few times. He would fake the timeout. He's about to do a time and just turn and just go for the layup.
Layup. Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah, he's one of these heady, annoying point guards, man. I used to love his game, man.
Bro, the Bucks can't hold a big lead. they just keep going back down after going up.
Kendrick Nunn is pissing me off.
But here's what I like about the Bucks, though. The Bucks with their players, like, and this is they give teams that like to run, like the Heat. Well, the Knicks, they gave us issues too, or teams with size where you have forwards that can like kind of interchange between forwards, guards. You can just play with a tall lineup and they can run and then shoot. Seems like he could struggle, but the Heat right now they're making them shots, and we got Ronald Cleveland in the building with the freaking this guy on his cat. He's all chilling, man. Salute, Ron. How you doing, man?
Man, Germo, man. Hey, I love that I can actually get on somebody's show. You know, we always busy, we all working.
Very true,
same
man.
Time, man. Hey, I just
he in the pop chair. He's sitting in the pop chair.
Yeah, I just had to come see you, man. Hey, it's all good, man.
Just hey, no, Ron, don't do that. Just kill me for.
Oh, no.
I told you so.
Hey, I ain't gonna do that because you've been killed enough, man. We all Knicks fans, man. We've been killed enough over the years, man. All I thought about Germo, seriously, is I thought about all them times me, you, Mark, who's Mark, Isaiah, all of us got that same doom and gloom look up there on Sims Pod, and we up there looking like somebody took our lunch money, like our dog died. Night in and night out, crying about this team.
Yo, Ron, can I say one thing? This season, the first time I actually hear you say man, and it was for something good. You know that, right? Yeah. Every time you got on, it got to a point it was so bad, we would just laugh because you would come on, you'd be like, Sim would be like, hey, Ron Cleveland, man, and everybody's just like, oh my Lord, yeah, Kevin Knox, Franklin Keenan.
It was rough, man. We had some bad times, man. But thank goodness to them idiot teams that got rid of Tom Thibodeau, man. That's all I gotta say.
Talk about it, man. Talk about it, because
that mad scientist, man. He is proving a lot of people wrong, man.
Yes,
he can't coach these younger players, and he won't change his ways. And everything they said, this guy has done the opposite.
You know what's scary, Ron? Think about this. His old school ways, and we talk about this all the time. We talk about your young ones regarding AAU ball. Think about the fact that Tom Thibodeau is he's teaching these guys, and that if you make bad mistakes, whatever, he'll sit you down and you learn from it. Like, look at the strides. I know he's not there yet at all, not even closer, but Obi Toppin. Even IQ has been better on playing the passing lanes on defense. The fact that he's an actual teacher, something that a lot of these guys have not had in college, AAU, before AAU and freaking middle school, and they come in here, and now these young kids. Because think about it, everybody say, yo, Tom Thibodeau will not play the young kids. He's playing Obi, he's playing IQ, major
exactly.
Play major minutes.
Yeah, and that's why that narrative needs to go out the window, man. And shout out to my guy Jay Boogie. I see you in the building. I think that's Hadouken Sharon, and I know that's GI up top left on my screen there.
Hey, yo, what up, man? What up, Ron?
Man, hey, you know what?
He got ice cream, man. He got ice cream too. Ice cream, man. Let's go, baby.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Germa, what you said speak volumes, man. This dude, what he's doing, the league should be afraid, be very afraid, man. This dude, imagine, Germa, you having to deal with this guy for a series. Ain't no the next night we got a different opponent. And you know he ain't gonna show you all his hands at once. Like, what are you doing now, bringing Ntilikina in like this? Man, you know this is another thing, another wrinkle. And then to look at Alex Burks. Man, Alex Burks, I'm going to tell you what, we better, to Jay Boogie's point, if we don't keep Alex Burks, something wrong. Something wrong. I know it's going to cost us, but man.
Ron, I got to ask you this, right? And I'm not trying, I know people want to talk about it. Focus on this year, right? You got probably 3 guys who are playing way out of their contracts right now, right? Outside of Juice Randle, and
yeah,
that's a 1-year deal. Excuse me, let me say, they have no years after this. You got Reggie Bullock, right? Who might take a sweetheart deal by the Knicks. So I think he might stay with the Knicks because we looked out for him, right?
Yeah.
You got Nerlens Noel. Again, this is a guy who he rejected that contract by the Mavericks, and he never saw that money again.
Yeah.
So he might be gone.
He might want to catch a bag.
And you got Burks too, who is he's a combo guard who's pulling on right now. He's in his 30s right now, but he might be like, look.
I think he's right at 28, 29.
Yeah, he's 30. He's 30. Alex Burks. So who are you letting go? Who you think you could give a proper contract to, and then who would you possibly overpay to keep? Out of all the guys here in 1 year, there's gonna be even Frank too, who's not, he doesn't have he didn't get extended. So who you keeping?
I think Frank gonna be the easiest one to keep. He's gonna be the easiest one because he hadn't put enough out there for somebody to just spend a lot of money on him. He's gonna be the easiest one to keep because his only thing is his age with him being so young. That right there might make a team. So you know what? I see what the flashes are with him. But the two guys we definitely got to keep. If I'm Leon Rose, I'm keeping Bullock and I'm keeping Burks, man, because both of those guys are two instrumentals in what you're trying to do. Burks, Bullock for the defense. Because what I had to do, man, I had to really unplug myself, Guillermo, and really like look at these guys individually, like take my fandom out of it, and like really put on my analyst hat, man, and look at each one of these guys and what they bring. Because all that flying people out of town is well documented who I wanted up out of here. But hey, we stuck with them. So looking at what they bring to this team, moving forward, I said, Bullock, you got to always have a player like Bullock on your team that's willing to take on that tough assignment night in and night out. So the points total, I got to a point with him. I said, you know what? I'm going to stop looking to him to bring me points because he's taking on a tough challenge every night. Think of what he had to go through in the East to guard. You know what I mean? The Tatums, the Browns, Durant. I mean, a lot of these guys, this guy's taking on, man. So I'm like, you know what? Defensively, and I'm watching this guy, man. I'm like, especially when Alex Burks went down, I said, oh, now he's giving me offense. I said, so he's showing me that he can score, but Tom was like, hey, you know, Burks down, I need you to score more. So that's why he stepped his offense up. He's always been able to shoot. But the defense part, he probably was like, okay, I'll sacrifice my offense to make sure I take the tough assignment night in and night out, man. So, and for that, because defense is our identity, right? That's our main identity. That's our calling card, our bread and butter. They're not going to sacrifice it. That's what Tom going to want to keep. Because it's proven you don't have to have a great team to be effective. Because if you look at this team, like you were saying, a lot of these guys on one-year deals, they're castaway. Even the coach. And these guys are performing. So I'm keeping Bullocks. And I'm keeping Burks for that second unit. And the reason why, like Jay Boogie always brings it up, man, that man played 1 through 3. 1 through 3. And to watch him with the basketball in his hand, he's so dynamic, man. It is crazy.
So what position so you're gonna let Nonzawell go, right? Agreed. And freaking
I'm gonna make him a fair offer, but if somebody come with an offer that just gonna blow me away,
what's your limit?
I'm gonna have to let him go.
What's your limit, sir?
Try to adjust that in the draft or try to find somebody else on a 1-year deal.
What's your limit on Nonzawell?
Nerlens?
Per year.
Nerlens is how old? 27, right?
Yeah, he's 20. Yes, he's 27.
He's 27. So realistically, I could give him. I'll go 3 years. But you know what? No. I'll give him a 4-year deal. But that 4th-year deal gonna be a team option. So I'll give him 4 years, 48. 48, which essentially gonna be 3 years guaranteed at 36. And let that last year be, you know what I mean, a team option. But if somebody come in and offer more than that,
you're done.
I'm gonna have to let him go for the betterment of the team. It's crazy. People might think that sound, but you gotta have a ceiling with all these players because you can't pay everybody. And some of these guys is making it where we're not gonna be able to pay everybody. Too many 1-year deals, man. This is where the 1-year deal is coming back to bite us.
It's tough, man, because I do think that you can try to replicate what you get from Nonzawell from guys in a draft, maybe some second round. I don't like the centers in the draft in this draft anyway, but maybe some guy off the scrap heap, some of these free agents. A lot of that help defense. You know, you have as long as you're smart, heady, can get into the right spots. You can be productive. I don't know as productive because Nonzawell does have the gift of being able to block at the point of
my goodness.
the apex. which is like what the like, bro.
The human eraser. That's what I call him.
He should be a poster. Noswell has made several posters disappear from existence. Like,
yeah, we talked about that. Like where's the poster for the block parties? Because he's a problem, man. And he blocked that guy tonight, this afternoon. And
he had 3 of them in the third quarter. He got him. Bro, it's just look, he's not strong and powerful. Like if that's why again the Sixers scare me because like if an Embiid just sits there and post up against him, it could be an issue. But at the point, and also too, this is why I got mad. Why I don't understand why Tom Thibodeau didn't play Randall against Jokic because Noswell is actually a good perimeter player. Like I go back to the Cleveland game. I forgot who he used to get. He got draped on. It was like Seti Oswald. He was playing good defense on the perimeter. So you should have just put Noswell on Millsap. But this game is already dead and gone. So it is what it is. Nice pass.
I tell you what, Guillermo.
Let me.
You can look at
that. I always say I can't say that we're gonna lose. I just, I mean,
I know.
Say that, right? But deep down, that was the game I was worried about because I know about that altitude firsthand. You know what I mean? Denver, the altitude is nothing to play with, man. I'm telling you. If you ever go to Denver, you'll know immediately when you get off the plane that you are way above sea level.
That you are in a place. I'm telling you, I was in Flagstaff, Arizona in high school. I went there one summer for like a week or so. Came off the plane, my nose was bleeding. I made the dumb decision. I was like, yo, let's just go play ball. I was dead after maybe 15 minutes. I was like, yo, this is no joke, bro. And
man, it's no joke to the point, Guillermo, that every year they talk about there's people who come up there and they do those runs and exercises and stuff.
Yeah.
Every year somebody dies.
Yeah.
Trying to play around with that altitude up there, man.
Is no, for people who haven't been there, is like I don't like to over exaggerate. I feel
you feel like it's something laying on your chest.
Yes, it's heavy. Like it's like yo, and it feels like when you breathe, it's like you're half breathing. Like it's like, like yo, what the hell? Like, but that's why those who live up there, and hey, freaking Ryan Clark, sickle cell, so he couldn't play up there. But the Denver when they come back down, they have the stamina, or typically that's why those Denver Bronco teams of the '90s, they were tough.
Yeah, that's why they always got home field. When you look at their overall home record, year after year, they always win more games than they lose.
Mm-hmm.
And it's quite a bit more. Just like when my old Dolphins went to Denver, I wasn't surprised we lost that game. I was like, that air ain't no joke, man. It is no joke. Hey, I watched my mama struggle with it, Guillermo. We was walking from the parking lot to the Air Force Stadium for the game, and I'm talking it was a short walk.
Tired.
And I was like, Mama, you okay? You okay?
Yep.
Yeah. I just got to stop for a minute. And she ain't no big woman. You know what I mean? But that thing will get you, man. That thing, hey, you swear up and down, you feel like something laying on your chest.
Yep. I'm telling you, bro, it was, I've never been to a place, especially when I was young, where it's like, I always feel like I work out, play ball, I was like, and when I was there, I played ball once. I was like, this is not fun, bro. Like, I don't feel something's up. I didn't think, I never thought it was that serious, bro. I was like, oh yeah, high altitude. They always talk about this crap. Flagstaff, Arizona, which is what, 6,000, 7,000 feet in the air, above sea level. Tough.
And then the crazy thing is too, like I remember sitting in that stadium watching my son play ball, man, and they're like, you need sunblock. And I'm like, sunblock? It ain't even hot. Man, when I left that stadium and I looked at myself, I was like, oh my goodness, I done got cooked.
Yep. I would say this happened in a different place. I was in Puerto Rico. I was like, man, I'm black. I don't need no damn sunblock. Man, I tell you, I got burnt, peeling. I was like, yo, what the hell is this? I said, yo, my parents from Nigeria, this never happens. What the hell is this crap, man? Like, are you serious, man? I was like, I came back. I was red. I was like, all right, I understand. I was touch yourself. I was like, oh, actually, it was bad. So yeah, if you getting burned out there, but hold on, I gotta ask you this, man. How do you feel about your stupid Dolphins draft this season, man?
I like the draft. Only one thing I wanted us to do that we didn't address. I wanted a running back. I wanted old boy from Clemson, Etienne. Or Harris. I wanted Najee Harris, either one of them guys, and we didn't go get him.
Najee Harris is
I'm gonna tell you,
Harris is Matt Forte.
I don't like it because that's that better. We don't get running back by committee thing.
Hold on. Jay Boogie just trying to get his daughter to scare us.
Hey,
You know?
I was wondering what was going on. I was like,
He was
Say,
screaming at
hey,
somebody.
say hi. Say hi, Guillermo. Say what's up.
How you doing? Can you say let's go Knicks?
Say Knicks. No. She's just waking up. She got to get amped up.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
a night
all
out.
right, yeah.
She's a night out with me.
She
Hey, man. Hey, man, you better get ready, man. I'm over here hanging out with GK, man, bugging out. He won't let me go. He won't let me turn up, man. Hey, yo, you need to go get ready, man.
Hey, man, hey, I'm taking the night off, Guillermo. I mean,
you know what the topic is tonight? The topic is the 4th seed.
Yeah, hey.
Okay, hold on. No. You're not gonna do this, Jay Boogie. All right, let me ask Ron right now.
I put that
Ron,
on the ticker.
If we got the 4th seed, Ron, how far are we going if we get the 4th seed? If we have to play the Hawks, how far are we going? Because Jay Boogie trying to make it seem like I'm crazy. He said we go to Eastern Conference Finals. Where we going, Ron?
I'm riding with Chris from Oklahoma. I'm gonna share something with you, Guillermo. Young Chris, and if I go back and look at the video of myself, I'll laugh. Chris said the Knicks gonna win 40 games. And I remember I looked at him, I turned my head like this, and I looked at him, I said, and stretched my eyes, I was like, woo.
Suits of Chris, by the way.
I said 40 games, Chris. I said that's kind of a stretch, man. But you know what, man? You said it, man. Okay, man. I said, hey, man, that's a tough one. We got 40 wins. That man said also we were gonna win 10 games, going to 10-game win streak. And I was like, when he said all this, I'm like, huh? I was like, ooh, Chris. I said, boy, you own it, man.
He's a prophet.
We win 9 games. And then the other thing he said, we going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Oh, no. All right.
Give me those.
Guillermo.
Give me those.
Guillermo.
Say, give me those.
I started analyzing these teams, right? Ain't none of these teams in the East a powerhouse where they're unbeatable like they're a juggernaut, man. The closest thing is the Nets. And that's just offensively, but defensively they can be had, and that's a problem in the playoff. And you know, D'Antoni's system is built for the regular season, not sustainable for the preseason. I mean the postseason, and that's why I don't trust it. Because I even think about this. We talk about that team. Remember them Phoenix teams. Them things were just as potent offensively as what we're seeing right now. Think back to them teams, man. Sean Marion, a young Stoudemire, a young Steve Nash, a young Barbosa.
Joe Johnson that 1 year.
Yeah, man. Come on now. Offense.
I feel you, but see, they had a system that took the league by storm. That early 2000 years, that run and gun offense. Well, 07 was their year, but 07, 06, whatever year it was, they went to play the Spurs. But it's different. They had a style that basically it took the league by storm. That pick and roll with Nash and Amari Stoudemire, the outside shooters, the high pick and roll kick out to the perimeter guys that everybody in the NBA started to steal from. They just had something that caught everybody by surprise. I don't know if the Knicks got that, man. Like,
they were soft, man. Don't forget, man. Those guys are soft, man. Why you think
flaws with the Nets? That's what I'm saying. Like when you look at the Nets, right? I'm watching this team go on full 4 and 5 game losing streak near the end of the season. What team does that? And you say, "Oh, this team is a powerhouse going into the playoffs, and they're gonna beat everybody." I can't look at them like that, man.
Ron, here's what I don't like though, and this is why I think they be cheating, right? I think they were resting their starters, knowing
they were cheating. They were cheating all year long.
Yeah,
come back to bite them.
Come on, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant breaking out that stuff. I understand. You know, he had the quad and all that stuff, but come on. You know, they want Kevin Durant to be pristine Kevin Durant for the playoffs. They want Kyrie Irving to be perfect for the playoffs. And they have James Harden. I mean, like I feel you, Ron. I agree with you. If I didn't feel they were doing stuff on some slide, it's to, be healthy for the playoffs, man. Because again, they're not a good defensive team. So sitting out there, okay, Ron, playing some of these useless games. I mean, tomorrow, they don't probably want to play the Heat or
they don't want to play the Heat and they don't want to play the Knicks
tomorrow. But yeah, that's why they came alive for these last 2 games. Harden put the picture with all 3 of them, and they play last game, and they're gonna play tomorrow. So they know what they're doing, man. Like,
but you know what, Guillermo, you don't get rewarded for cheating, man. Somehow that come back.
You don't.
It come back to
the Warriors. They didn't cheat. Come on, man.
Hey, you know what I mean. Hey, somehow it comes back to catch you, and this is the thing too, with that setup that they got over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
One thing I love about playoff basketball, those whistles that you get in the regular season. Guess what, James Harden? Them whistles going in the pockets.
That's true.
you ain't getting them guys.
But Ron, here's another thing though. They got 3 chosens that the league will love to push out there as the next big thing in Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden. The NBA loves these trios. They love these so-called wannabe dynasties, whatever you want to call them. They love that. So
I'm going with Vegas, man. I'm riding with Vegas all the way. Vegas get ready to make so much money off Brooklyn. I'm telling you that. Just like they no, hey, you think Vegas ain't make all that money when Tom Brady went through with Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, and Pat Holmes? Come on, man.
Of course.
They get ready to use Brooklyn.
Come on, bro.
I'm
get destroyed. Look, here's what I say. Cam Newton's not one of my favorite in terms of skill wise, but I like his confidence. I like the guy as a person. Cam Newton was getting killed that year. No calls for him. But Tom Brady, if you Ron knows. Cameron Wake would touch Tom Brady. Come on.
Yeah, hey, Tom Brady tell the ref to throw the flag, and they throw the flag.
Yo, Gmo, you remember that?
Crazy to me.
Gmo, remember that 2018 AFC Championship game against the Jaguars?
Oh yeah.
Four calls.
You remember when Jalen?
4 calls for the Patriots in the second half because Blake Bortles was about to beat Tom Brady.
Yep.
You remember what Jalen Ramsey said? Jalen Ramsey said they told him not to win that game.
Really? No, I didn't hear that, Ron. Say that one more time. Say it one more time.
Jalen Ramsey made a comment about them not wanting them to win that game.
Because remember, he was at his stadium saying they were going to beat. He said, "Yo, we going to beat the Patriots." Maybe I like that.
Yeah, he said it. And the Jaguars was way better than them guys, man.
The Jaguars defense was elite.
Yeah. I'll say this: they did get mollywopped by the Steelers because they gave up 40. Say what you want about AB. That was one of the greatest performances I've ever seen. Where AB
was the most purest wideout ever.
Being the Jaguars,
and he hadn't slowed down yet, man. If anybody paying attention to him,
bro,
they just using him sparingly.
So you think they got it next year, bro? The Bucks.
You know what? Can they catch lightning and bottle again? I don't.
Ron, look at that
division. They're gonna win that division, and I can't. You know what? Like I told somebody, I said, I'm a Michigan fan. I couldn't root for Tom Brady when he was with New England because I'm a Dolphins fan. So I was caught in the catch-22. But once he left Bill Belichick and that evil empire, I said, okay, I can root for him. I was rooting for him to win that Super Bowl.
And they got weapons too, man.
And the reason why I was rooting for him to win that thing, Guillermo, because I was sick of people kept talking about Belichick made Tom Brady, man. Tom Brady proved that he can win without Belichick, man. He proved it.
Yeah, but
Tom Brady also did pick his own team.
One can argue. Let's go back and look at the tape. Look at history. Belichick got ran out of Cleveland, and he almost got ran out of New England. If your boy don't get hurt and had that collapsed lung, Bledsoe, Tom Brady never come in. Belichick was on the hot seat in New England too.
You know what Tom Brady just did?
What he just doing?
He just did the Kawhi Leonard. The same thing they said about Tom, they said about Kawhi. He was playing in a system. He couldn't play outside that system. And what he do? He went right out the system and showed I got an offensive game and went and got a ring. Same thing what Tom Brady did. You think I can't play in this system? I'm going to get up out of here and go somewhere else and do the same thing, get a ring.
And let me tell you how he going to really cement himself. This is the first game he going to get to play against New England this season. Coming up, they're playing against New England. Watch him go carve Bill Belichick up. Watch it.
Mac Jones is it?
And that's going to put an end to all that Tom can't win without Belichick. He's going to carve. Man, that man is a system by himself, man. And that's why, and it explains, they try to put your boy Cam in that system and try to Cam don't fit that. I knew the minute he went there, I said that was the worst decision that he could make. But shout out to them for giving him a chance.
Mm-hmm.
But Brady is a system, man. Brady is a few quarterback that's a system, man. And that's what makes them elite. Aaron Rodgers, no matter where he goes, he's a system. Peyton Manning, he was a system. Tom Brady, he's a system. Brett Favre,
but see, here's what I'll say wrong.
He was a system.
Brady had weapons in Tampa Bay. Oh, nice steal by Drew Holiday, and they fouled him. He right now looks lost. I love what the Knicks had. They control their destiny. The Knicks.
We back. Jay Boogie.
We control the
back. You heard me?
If we lose tomorrow, which we're not losing,
we better not lose tomorrow.
It's all on us now. It's all on us.
Hey,
I'm saying it, girl.
We can't lose tomorrow. No.
Hey,
see what I'm saying, man? He been doing that to me. I've been holding back all night long, man. But I just wanted to hang out with him for a little bit because I know his you know what I'm saying, his sidekick ain't up here. He probably in the studio dropping.
Oh, now you're looking out for Jay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but he got me up here holding me hostage. He won't let Jay Boogie do Jay Boogie.
We're not losing tomorrow. We ain't losing tomorrow.
Hey, girl, that's what I'm telling you.
Tonight.
That's what I'm telling you. Hey, think about this thing, Grandma. We get to officially close that thing out in the garden. 4th seed. Hey, ain't no letdown tomorrow night. You know what's gonna happen? You know what's up, little boy?
Maybe sing a Knicks song. I don't know which Knicks song that is.
Hey, you know what's gonna happen, man? You know what's gonna happen? What we talked about today, because I was upset with that game today. And my man 5 said it best. He said the Knicks have learned how to win, but we have not learned how to kill teams when we smell blood in the water. And that was a perfect statement. 100%. Think about how many games we blown, man. Like Leeds not putting teams away when we had them on the ropes.
18-point lead, sir. 18-point
Twice
lead.
against Phoenix. We did it against Miami. We did it against Memphis, the worst loss of the season. That one made me sick. I remember that was one of my shortest shows. Cause I ain't nothing else to talk about, man. This just a bad loss all the way. Man, we sat there and counted at least 10, Guillermo.
Wait, to Memphis, you said?
No, not Memphis.
Yeah, not Memphis. We beat Memphis both times.
I think I know.
Not Memphis. Minnesota.
Oh,
Minnesota.
We blew that game to Minnesota. We blew one to Utah.
Terrible.
Yeah, that Utah one was when Austin Rivers was going off, and we still lost by
and
like 20.
We was up in that game.
Yeah.
And Dragic, of course, for the 3. Yo, I hate this Heat team. Holy crap. Oh, say what you want. Look, I hate the Heat team, but I hope that the Knicks get to this point where Leon Rose, Spoelstra, Tibbs, excuse me, Leon Rose and Tibbs, they have this type of system where no matter, we go through our ebbs and flows in terms of stars and guys being here and players and talent, but these guys, the Heat always play, they play hard, knows defense, great system.
I don't like them, but I respect
always
them.
Make the right plays. I know, I hate them. Look, I know people may hate Pat Riley, but he's one of the best NBA execs figures ever.
And that's why I tell you right now, Leon
adapt
Rose
to any
is executive of the
situation.
year. Guillermo, think about all the landmines we avoided this year, man. Victor Oladipo was supposed to be on our team. Season-ending quad surgery.
He's out for next year too, most likely.
Gordon Hayward was supposed to be on our team if we would have overpaid for him. Paid what Mike paid for him.
He's done.
Been out for the season basically.
So, and Hornets were in 4th at one point, right?
They were in the 4th spot.
They were tied with us, yeah.
When they had Hayward and LaMelo cooking, so
what other deal? Well, you may as well include him in this because KP is a part of the guy that he kept on, Scott Perry, walking away from that deal.
And remember, they were looking to try to get rid of him. There were reports before the trade deadline. They were talking about trying to get John Collins from Atlanta.
Yeah, they can't give him away. They can't give him away, man. We dodged some land. We would have some bad contracts right now in the books. And for this guy to go get all these guys on 1-year deals and the coach that everybody didn't want, and you in the 4th seed, man, ain't no question, man. To me, it's no question. We got the executive of the year. We got the MVP. That's right, I'm saying it. Ain't no other MVP for me, man, period. All these other guys, what they're doing, the way they perform it, we ain't surprised by how they perform it. But we are surprised. The whole league is surprised with the Knicks.
Look, I will say this. Randall, easily MIP, easily. For MVP, though, And this is why, because again, the people who vote on it is not like necessarily it's storyline by these writers and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
You think that Randall lost it? Now you say he won it. Could you argue that he may have lost it when they played the Nuggets? And everybody
I figured that's what you was gonna say because that's what most people would say because it was a matchup of the two guys who were being talked about. I felt like he probably lost it then. But when I go back and look at everything and him, and we get into that 4th seed, 6 triple doubles on the season, leading the Knicks in points, rebounds, assists, and minutes. Carrying this team, you take him off this team, we in the lottery, no question, no playing, lottery.
But I'm gonna tell you like Kobe said, the great one. I don't care about MVP in April. Give me mine in June. I'm trying to get to June. I don't care about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But I know he better be on that All NBA team. He better be there.
And not number 2 neither. He need to be number 1. Guillermo.
Yo.
Listen this. Listen this.
Go ahead.
What he did to Anthony Davis in that Lakers game, defensively and offensively, Julius Randle whitewashed him. He held him to 20 points.
You did.
Ineffective shooting. And then on top of that, when I looked at the numbers, Julius Randle is better than him in every statistical category.
And he beat
a lot though. He missed a lot.
Yeah, he missed a lot of games.
You can't.
Not to say that he should get more MVP votes than Julius this year, just because he's been out a lot. But
that's what I'm saying. What Jay Wilkie talking about, that all NBA team, Julius need to be on the number 1 because all them other guys have missed a ton of games, every last one of them. Durant, LeBron, and 80. 80 only played 36 games.
But you know this, Ron. See, but here's the thing though. These writers, bro.
Yeah, I know them.
Brian Windhorst. Brian Windhorst a few weeks ago was literally there was another writer who's literally they're arguing and cursing him out because he said, "Oh, LeBron James." He's like, "Bro, are you? He's not playing like."
Well, you see that's the bias because
MVP this year when he's not even playing.
LeBron is from his hometown. LeBron, he loves LeBron. He's covered LeBron. That's what I'm saying. Attach the players, clouding your judgment. It shouldn't even be a question. The man,
Ron, that's the Ron. Me and you are not voting. Robots aren't voting. It's these writers who are voting. There was a writer last year, Maria Taylor, did not vote AD on any of the 3 All NBA teams and got called out for it last year.
Yeah.
I'm not a Lakers fan. I don't like the Lakers and they heated down by 11. Come on, what's happening, Bucks? But these are people who voting for them. They vote based off storyline and narrative. They're not voting. I agree with you. If you take away Randall away from the team, we're a lottery team. And, thank you, Dante DiVincenzo. You take away AD away from the team, and they're still what in the 6th spot?
Yeah, you got 2 of the top players, the top 5 players in the league on one team, and Julius Randle is by himself.
Yeah,
with a former MVP.
With
3 knee surgeries. Come on, man.
And it ain't even a second-year player.
Yeah, and a bunch of guys on 1-year deals.
I'm gonna tell you honestly what my first 5 is. If somebody don't like it or not, and I said this before. Yo, a lot of people ain't want him over here, including I was one of them. But if we could have gave them picks up, and can you imagine that boy Westbrook over here in front of Rose?
You know, they killed me on Knicks Fan TV earlier this season when I brought up Westbrook. Man. He's
a low IQ player, man. I love Westbrook's talent, but I've seen too many games. Again, I'm not sure if he's coachable. The guy I wish we could have had, CP3. Yeah, CP3.
You know the only reason why we didn't get him?
I wish.
You want to talk about the finals, Jay Boogie? I'm with you. Give me CP3, Randall, Arch. Fine.
You heard him go at Chuck last night?
Who?
At Charles Barkley?
Wait, who are you talking about?
Where he told CP Charles Barkley was like saying about how tough the West is. And CP3 was like, hold on. He said, I've been in the West my whole career. The West has always been tough.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I'm a scorer. He said, I can score. He said, I can score when I want to, basically. CP3 is that dude, man. Still.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna say my 5 for that best one is gonna be Westbrook, Steph Curry, it's gonna be Luka, it's gonna be that boy out there in Denver, and Julius. That's my NBA first team. I can't put no injury prones in front of Julius and Luke and that boy Luka doing without his main sidekick all year, all long. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to apologize to the world too, because I was running around saying that Dallas was not going to catch Portland. Dallas was not going to catch none of them guys. They're going to have to play in to get in the playoff. So I have to apologize for saying that. I was the one, putting that out there, and them guys ran all that down. You know what I'm saying?
You
and
were
that's
by yourself, because I said they might not even make playoffs.
Yeah,
the way they was looking, and I got to eat my words on that.
Yeah, I thought they wouldn't make it.
What you say?
That's why I wanted to trade that pick, because I knew their second half was a cakewalk. I was like, can they please just trade this pick? Because I get tired of wanting for another team to lose so we could get a better chance.
GK didn't want Bradley Beal and all that. Y'all wanted to keep the pick.
Nope. I didn't want him unless we included RJ.
J Boogie, and I remember when you first said, all y'all wanting to keep that pick. Y'all see what that pick worth now? That pick is not going to be worth what it is.
Yeah,
well, we just stole Bradley Beal, man, at the beginning of the season. Stole him.
That would have been a steal.
I'm not even sure about that, because think about this. The Heat were also, remember the Heat were in talks. Thank you, Drew Holiday, for the beautiful three. This dude, Drew Holiday.
Yeah, they're up by 17. The game is over.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
but the Heat were trying to come back. But here's what I say, though. Bradley Beal, remember the Heat were trying to get Bradley Beal. No, sorry. I take it back. They're trying to get Harden. My bad.
Yeah, they didn't want to give in Tyler Hero. Hard.
Yeah, they want to give Ty Hero, which is
still funny to me. That's
the
crazy.
big 4 seed, baby. The number 4 seed.
It's official like a referee whistle. All we got to do tomorrow, J Boogie, is do what? Like
all we got to do is knock Boston off. We get that 4. Man, you might well play that theme music and put that orange basketball up, go in the air tonight, man. We party. Hey.
Do 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 do. West Clyde.
Is this Curtis Mayfield?
Yeah, that's Curtis Mayfield with a. Hey, that's Clyde's theme music.
That's his theme music, man.
Play that, man. Every time I see Clyde, I think about that Curtis Mayfield song.
Yeah,
man. I think about it, man. And
I can tell what the guys Curtis like. I couldn't hear the lyrics. I'm like, wait, what is this Curtis Mayfield?
This man Kendrick Nunn had 31. Damn.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you what you do one night, man. When you just want to just meditate on something, go listen to that whole Superfly soundtrack, song for song by Curtis Mayfield. That is the best all-time movie soundtrack album ever. Because everything he's talking
is really underrated, man.
Since
a lot of people underrate him.
I used to listen to the Impressions Heavy. So Unusual, one of my favorite songs, man. Also, I can't step away from you. I'm saying it's not step away. I can't step away. Whatever it is, but yeah, Curtis Mayfield, So Unusual, the Impressions, man. My favorite group back then is the Stylistics. I'm a Stylistics head, man. Like I love that.
I love music sound. Fire, man.
You look that smooth, man. Intelligent, smooth, brother. You look like
I'm old school. I'm an old soul, man. I don't people, man. Our Stylistics, Delphonics, Temptations, Manhattans. That's my lane, man. That trench coat, late at night, rainy, with your girl just sitting. You know what I mean? Well, then it got later.
I love me some Bobby Womack too now.
Woo! If you think you lonely now, what? Come on, man.
Yeah, well, hey, that's classic. That's classic material.
Come on. Bobby Womack, come on, man. Sam Cooke, I'm a Sam Cooke head too. Yo, come on, y'all know.
Hey, what you know about that Earth, Wind, and Fire, boy?
Hey, man, I'm gonna turn down because you know they gonna be like, man, Legion had them old heads up there last night. They took the old music.
He just tried to teach me about Earth, Wind, and Fire. Did he?
Earth, Wind,
I'm an unofficial Isley brother.
I love some Isley brothers.
Voice to Atlantis. I'm out there, man. Come on, I'm an OJ's, man.
Hey, Guillermo. My first concert I ever went to was Earth, Wind, and Fire, man. My wife surprised me for our anniversary. Surprised me out this world, man. I was shocked.
Is that your favorite group?
I got hooked on them, man, like later on in life. But if I had to say my group, Frankie Beverly and Maze.
Ooh.
After the morning after.
Before I let go.
Yeah, before I let go, man, who else? Isley. Now, I love me some Ronald Isley.
I love the Isley brothers.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
What about Clinton and the boys, man?
Oh,
Start shit.
George, man.
Come on, man.
The mothership. I mean to respect the mothership. I was trying to keep it cool, man. You taking it to another level, man. Of course, George Clinton. Come on.
I gotta turn up, man. We in the 4th seed, man. I'm getting ready to hang up, man. I'm gonna go find me something to do, man. Hey, I love y'all guys, man. I got your math. You got my math, man.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? But
Hey,
man,
Boogie.
yo,
Man, hey, this is, man, this is. I'm forever the most optimistic guy, but man, I'm still in disbelief.
You're speechless. I could feel you're not even you almost it's almost like uncharted territory, but in a happy way. Like
This is like, man, what are we doing here?
I don't know, man. This don't feel real, man.
I'm gonna tell you what we doing. We prepping, baby. We prepping for that chip. We prepping right now. And we got the right man, you know what I'm saying, to be in our seat. He got 5 years. He got 1 year up on his belt. He got 3 more to wake up. The man trying to get it done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he ain't
right.
playing.
My aim is 2023 championship. That's my aim. 2023.
And you know what the
223.
other aim is? When it's time for Tom to leave, that transfer of power, Johnny Bryant. Keep that thing rolling.
That's right. He ain't going nowhere.
Whatever they got to do, pay to keep that guy in house. Do not let him get out of town.
Yeah,
that's right.
And I remember last year, I was like, I told my friends, and I said it on Twitter too. I was like, in the next 5 years, we'll be a good team, and it's been 1 year, and we're already finally a good team. So I just don't want us to trade young players, like to go to the older route, so we can stay good for a while. And that's what's gonna happen. I just hope that it doesn't take a weird turn tomorrow and the Hawks somehow lose to the Rockets, because that would just be bad.
Well, the thing is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the Hawks do. If we win tomorrow, we got the 4th seed because we own the tiebreaker against the Hawks.
I know, but I'd rather versus the Hawks. I mean, the Hawks rather than the Heat. That's why I'm saying that.
Oh, okay.
All right, because the Heat win tomorrow too. If they win tomorrow along with the Hawks losing, then you play.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. They're saying Jimmy Butler got back stiffness. If that's back spasms, he probably won't play tomorrow. They playing tomorrow too?
Yeah, they're playing tomorrow. Everybody's playing tomorrow.
Every single team plays tomorrow.
And here's the thing.
He won't play tomorrow. If he's having back spasms, you can forget it.
And if it wasn't serious, he would have played tonight. If it wasn't, he would have.
Exactly, especially all the implications on this game.
He was questionable last game too.
I don't look for him. They ain't gonna even take a chance.
Yeah, but Miami, they dead. Miami is dead. They can't, even if Atlanta lose tomorrow, they can't get back into that spot. They can't get into that spot.
Yeah,
period.
So the Bucks gonna end up having to play Miami.
Yeah, that's what's going on. Even if Atlanta lose tomorrow and Miami win the next game or whatever, they can. That's why they ain't in front of Atlanta right now. They don't have the tie break over them.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
You're right. Yeah.
You're right.
They're done.
They're done.
They're done.
They're going to Milwaukee.
Right. Thank you, Jay Boogie. Because
I wanted to tell you that earlier, but you wanted to hold me down. You know what I'm saying?
You could have said this whole time. We were talking about scenarios. You could have said the whole time. You know what it is. You know that I'm a cautious dude. So you were jumping in like, yo, we going to Eastern Conference Finals. We taking a chip. I'm like, oh man, yo.
Nah, but Ron, if the Nets lose tomorrow and if the Nets lose tomorrow and the Bucks win, the Bucks go up to the 2nd seed. So it's not.
The Nets got to play tomorrow.
Yeah, they gotta play. Tomorrow. No one can really like sit players tomorrow.
And you know what else? 3 don't want to face. There's 2 teams in the East nobody want to face, like Jay Boogie said. You don't want to play them Knicks, and you don't want to have to play the Heat, because that's going to be a scrappy battle.
Yeah, they're going to make you.
And I'm telling you right now, I'm going on record as saying this. If the Nets fall to number 3 and got to play the Heat, upset, knockout in the first round.
Nets play the Heat
right now. I'm calling it right now, Guillermo. If they have to play the Heat, that's the upset. Round 1.
If as long as Butler's healthy.
Yeah, if Butler's healthy, I'm calling that for an upset.
Their defense can be had. The Nets defense, they have the weakest defense out of that top league.
And that's a problem.
Atlanta don't even have to play tomorrow. They done. They can rest.
Yeah,
They can rest. We can't.
They're not moving.
Huh?
We can't.
They're not moving anywhere.
Wait,
No, we can't rest.
Atlanta can rest. Atlanta's.
How much people are out tomorrow for Boston? Kemba, Marcus Smart, Tristan Thompson.
Jaylen Brown.
And that's it, right?
And Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown's out for
Jaylen Brown and Jason
the whole
Tatum.
season, yeah.
Yeah, Atlanta
Tatum might be out.
It's in our
And
hands.
Fournier might be out.
That's what I tell you. Hey, Guillermo, blow out tomorrow, man. Hey, wash them up out of the building. Get them up out of here.
There's no
If
point
we
for
win,
the
Mike, like,
Celtics to play tomorrow, like their players,
do you
because
know
they
how
can't go
good
up
that-
or down.
Hey, do you know how good that'll feel tomorrow? We blow Boston out.
Kevin Knox going to get a lot of run tomorrow.
All right, CJ. You see what Jay Boogie doing?
Nah, but think about it. Think about it.
Come on.
Think
Kevin
about
Knox
it.
don't need to come into this game until the tail end. Him and Jay.
That's what's going to happen. It's going to be a blowout.
Nah,
Kevin Knox can come in when there's 39 seconds left.
Hopefully, because I don't need Kevin Knox. I don't need nobody. Please. Kevin
Yeah,
Knox.
think about it real quick.
miss
Why
it
do
up.
the Celtics even need to play their players tomorrow? That would be the best time to rest. They can't go up or down.
Yeah,
There's
nothing
nothing for them to achieve.
Yep.
They'd rather rest their players. That's what
Because
I
they
would
got
do.
because they got to play on Wednesday. Yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah, they got the
Yeah,
plan.
they
They
play
should
against,
just rest
the
their
Hornets.
players. They don't get that week off, and they
Yeah.
got people injured.
Atlanta the same way. They can rest their players. They in the 5th seed. They locked in.
Yeah, if
This
I
is-
was the
this is your
Celtics,
guess.
I'm not keeping them.
Man.
I'm
Don't
not
hype me
playing
up,
my
Jay.
players.
Stop, bro. Stop. You trying?
I mean,
stop
it's
hyping me up, man.
fact. It's facts though. It's facts.
I know,
I mean, we
I
don't.
know.
All we had to do is have a better record than Miami. We got the tiebreak over Atlanta, so it don't
Right.
make a difference. You know what I'm saying? If they Atlanta lose tomorrow, Miami still can't pass them, so they can go ahead
Yeah,
and fall
4 and
back
5
and
don't
rest, man.
matter. I just want either or. It doesn't matter to me which is which. It's
And
just
even
4
if
and
they
5.
keep
4 or 5.
lose tomorrow, I just need a win, so we have that beautiful home court advantage. Against them.
Yeah, I want that home court.
And
When
you
was
know
the
what?
last time we had a home court advantage? What was it the Melo Celtics? Did we have a home court advantage in that?
Yeah, we had home
Yeah,
court
we had
advantage that year.
We had home court against the Pacers.
That was the infamous black suit series.
Oh yeah, that dumb.
Yeah, they wore that black suit and had to delay the funeral.
Oh man, that was bad. And we got way too cocky. Thank you, Chris Bass, for 2 hours super chat. Says good stream, y'all. Let's get it tomorrow. Never say die. I don't want to keep you guys on too long. Thank you guys, Ryan, Cleveland, the uncle, Ethan.
Hey
salute
man,
to
I'm
you,
glad
bro.
I got
You
to
kid.
hang with my partner, man. It's been so long, man. Hey, like Anita Baker. Hey, that's another person I love. You heard me?
Woo.
But hey, it's been a long time. You know. Hey,
Angel.
yo, okay,
Come
boy.
on,
Hey,
yo, Anita. Come on, man. Even though, hold on.
We back.
You guys talking about Anita Baker? Look, you got that's cute and everything. The queen is Patti LaBelle. I'm sorry. That's
Oh, she the queen, but I love me some Anita Baker, man.
Anita Baker's.
I
Patti LaBelle.
love Anita, man.
Patty, if you watching, if you come on, you already know. I love you. I got love
Patty.
you.
Hey, my favorite song by Patty, "Somebody Loves You, Baby."
Woo!
That's my favorite. I
That's
started
cool.
becoming a young man when that thing came out, J Boogie.
When she's screaming at the end, it's me. I said, wow.
Hey, that's when I started
Wow.
becoming a young man, man. You know what I mean? Feeling
Wow.
my
When you have, if you ever have a woman
hey,
sing like that to you, and you how could you wouldn't think like Patti LaBelle? I just love Patti LaBelle, man.
Yeah,
If
Patty.
only you knew.
Hey, did you watch her and Gladys on the verses?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you watch that man?
I ain't catch it, man. I need to go watch it.
Man. Go watch Patty and Gladys versus and Erica Badu and Jill Scott.
Ooh.
Boy, I love me some Jill Scott, boy. He loves me. That thing. Every time that Jill Scott album, that first one, just every time I had it, just put me in the mind of the fall of the year, man. Like that album, man, is like the fall of the year feel for me.
That was let's take a long walk around the park after Jill Scott. And I found Jill Scott very attractive.
That song, He Loves Me, though. That song.
Ron is he's a Philly soul. You know what I mean? Well, I thought Ron was like, the Whispers, like them.
Hey, I like them too now. Hey, the
Get
Whispers.
you
What was that song the Whispers had, man? Man, what's the name of that song?
Get You in the Mood.
In the Mood. Yeah, exactly. You must have knew exactly where I was going.
That was my that's my song.
Hey, the music and everything, that production. But I'm gonna tell you, when we was talking about
Quiet Storm. That's what you used to call it, Quiet Storm.
I got my daughter. I got my daughter on all the old school raps I came up with as a kid, man. And man, one group that was so far ahead of its time And my cousin he used to work in the mailroom for Arista Records back in the days, man. He used to send me everything that Arista made. I used to get it before it got to the radio station. A box with nothing but music. Man, Houdini.
Wow. 5 minutes of funk.
Man, that Friends, that song Friends, man, when you listen to the production on that song, Guillermo, that production was so ahead of its time. I tell anybody right now, don't listen to the words. Just play that instrumental. And just tell me all the stuff that's going on. Because, see, I play the keyboard and all that, too. You know what I mean? I listen to everything when it comes to a song, every little minute detail to it. That song is so heavily detailed, it's not simplistic.
You know which one I love, though? I like Friends. One Love, the beginning to One Love. I love that intro.
One Love, and that was another one I put on. When you listen to the production on those songs, it's hard to believe that thing came out in the 80s.
Yeah,
the way
you got some geniuses, man.
Nas sampled it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Nas, but I mean,
of course,
that song, man, it was so ahead of that. Them guys were so ahead of their time with that production on them two songs. I just was like, unbelievable. Even my daughter said, because see, you know, them young kids gonna tell you. She 12 years old, so she'll tell me, Daddy, that music old. I catch her in here. She be singing a lot of the old raps and stuff. I got on KRS-One too. You know what I mean? She said, so you're a philosopher? Yes. You know what I mean? She be singing all that, man. That's it. And my wife would look at me. She said, just listen, your daughter. I said, yeah. I said, she be trying to talk trash, but she constantly singing all my old songs, all of them. Gangsta Step in the Arena.
By the way, before you continue, rest in peace, Ecstasy from Houdini.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That was a hurtful one. Man, we lost some giants this year, man.
Lost a lot. Last 2 years, man. It's terrible.
Yeah, I did contributes to all them guys, man. Like, you know, when I was closing on the show, you know, to all of them, you know, as they was passing away, Ecstasy, Black Rob, DMX, I was doing like little like skits for them, man, all them guys, man. But yeah, man, Houdini was like that was like they was special and different. One of them come out there in the summer gear, and the other one come out there in the winter gear. They didn't make a difference if it was winter or summer. They was opposite every time. You know what I mean?
That Shogun hat.
Yo.
Oh, I still remember that dance they did in One Love and the One Love.
Oh yeah,
what the hell is
Hey, I love when they pointed to wasn't it the World Trade Center or the Empire State Building that they were pointing to? And I was like, man, I listened to that, man, and the word, my man say, the word love and like both has 4 letters, but they're 2 different things altogether. See, I like many ladies in my day, but just like the wind, they're all blown away. See, to love someone is an atmosphere that you both still share when one not there. There's no real way it can be explained. It's the way I vibe when I hear your name. It's the little things you do that mean so much. Man, hey, that's
no, continue. Finish the verse.
Finish
the verse. You act like you from the South. You're a New York head through and through. You from New York.
When it came to rap music, I was all, it was just straight up New York. That was me. Guru was one of my favorite rappers at one time too.
Wow.
And I actually got a handwritten note when I was in the Army, and my ex-wife was going to U of M her first year. And she worked at this restaurant called the Pizza House, and Guru was there performing, and he came to that restaurant, and she told him, she said, "Oh, my boyfriend, he loves you," and he wrote a handwritten note to me, man, and man, I tell you that guy, he was another one. But the thing that I loved about rap music back then, and the reason why I don't follow it no more, back then, anybody couldn't just go touch the mic.
Thank you.
You had to be able to tell a story.
You had to be nice.
Had to be talented. It had to make sense. And everybody didn't sound like everybody.
Nope. And it was looked down upon. If you sounded like you were jacking someone else's style.
You're a fighter. You're a big fighter.
You couldn't.
Yeah. My first, Guillermo, the first rap tape I ever bought. I'm gonna make you laugh at this one. First rap tape. Eric B and Rakim Paid in Full.
Why would I laugh at that? That's tough.
Hey, no, I'm gonna make you laugh for this reason. My mama.
Your mom bought it for you?
My mom's was, you know what I mean? She's very religious. You know what I mean? Still to this day. So I used to be playing the music, you know, in the room on low.
So if you didn't have James Cleveland playing in the background, she was gonna whoop that.
You know what I mean? So this came out like last year. She came to visit me, and so we talking, and they asking, my brother-in-law asked her what kind of kid I was coming up, and my mom was like, "Oh, he was a good boy. He was a good boy." And then my mom was like, she said, "I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke." I was like, "Mama," I said, "You was listening to my music back then." It shocked me, girl. I almost fell off my seat, man. You know what I mean? And then the second rap tape I bought was that LL Cool J.
Oh, of course.
Cut the one with Cut Creator, Go. What was that? Bigger and Deffer.
Everybody, LL Cool J.
I feel good about Candy.
Growing up, I wasn't a fan until he started making songs like Lounging. Like I was like, all right, now I get it.
Who do you love? Hey, I was in upstate New York then when that came out.
Y'all don't understand. Lounging in, was that 98?
90 that might have been 90. That's 94, 93, 94.
No. Lounging with Total? With Total? Nah, that couldn't have been 94. It couldn't have been. No, that couldn't have been 90.
You know what came out in 93? Okay, 93, 94. I was in Fort Campbell. I was getting ready to get out there. But when I was at Fort Campbell, one of the smoothest songs ever.
95. You're close. My bad. You're close enough. 95 actually came out 95. I thought it came out later. My bad, Ron.
The collab between the smoothest collab by any rapper and R&B singer group ever.
I know he's gonna say.
LL came out with Boys to Men. Hey Lover.
Hey Lover. Oh, I thought he was about to say Method Man. Okay. Hey Lover was a.
Hey, back then, girl, I had a 92 red 5-speed black interior Nissan Maxima.
That the cool chat, the jean rolled up with the Timberland boots.
Hey, you seen the movie Menace to Society?
Of course.
The black one they got caught trying to jack. I had a red one just like that.
Oh, when it was playing on the computer, when he went to the.
They tried to steal that car and the police caught them. When they ended up going and had to sit in there and talk about that case.
Right. Yes.
They got caught.
When what's the name? Not Old Dog. What's the name? He was driving. He met that chick in the park. And he was playing a computer.
That 5-foot on Mustang. No, but it was when they went to go. They went to go jack that car because the dude came to them. He was like, he went to Chauncey. He was like, "Hey, I need it to be just like this. It can't be." And he was like, "What you scared to come around here? You ain't scared to get the black man to steal for you."
Hey man, I let you know on the secret. Jay-Z ducked him because he was going to air Jay-Z out. You know, L is undefeated, and everybody L them battle, they all careers went away.
Oh yeah.
Every one of them, from Ice-T, the Hammer, the Modi.
He didn't kill Modi. No, he didn't. Don't do that.
Modi. Hey, you know what? It was more like a glancing blow. It was like a glancing blow, and Modi bowed out of that thing, girl. You know he did. Ain't nobody want none of Uncle L back then, man.
No. Kumo D held his own. Jay Boogie. Why? Jay Boogie. Kumo D held his own, man. Stop.
Kumo D was
killed
tough,
that man.
Kumo D was tough. I ain't gonna lie.
When he told that man and got the nerve to have them Star Trek shades on, you can't handle your whole weight, skin need lotion, teeth need Colgate. Wise up, you little burned up French fry. I'm that type of guy, and I know you know just like a sumo. Put him in hampers, leave my drawers in his hamper. Man, come on, man. Hey, listen, he knocked that man whole face off.
Boy.
To the Break of Dawn, man, you better go listen to that Break of Dawn again.
Yeah, that's funny, boy. You funny.
and I don't even want to talk about what he did to all Little Cannabis.
Hey, all jokes
killed him on 4, 3, 2, 1. He killed him.
Man, he masturbated his name.
I'm gonna tell you what.
He destroyed Cannabis. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Cannabis
had like one good line in a first round knockout, whatever one with the Mike Tyson. That was it. But other than that, L Cool J killed him. By the way,
eat.
Yeah. He only had one good song. I remember when my brother had the album with the huge C on the cover.
Hey, you know who else was tough back then too? 3 Times Dope.
Oh yeah, with the box set, that dividend and all that. Yeah.
Oh man,
they just a one-hit wonder though.
3 Times Dope.
That whole tape was hard. That whole tape was hard, man. That was one of them Arista Records production. Who else? You know, Poor Righteous Teachers was tough too.
Poor Righteous Teachers. Yep.
Brand Nubian.
Ooh, one for all, Brand Nubian.
Yeah.
You know who else?
Don't nobody want to go against Allen versus nobody. They don't even want no parts of it.
That catalog too strong.
Catalog.
That catalog too strong, man.
Catalog.
I don't know about all that.
You know who else was tough too back then?
Ooh.
Black Sheep.
Black Sheep was
Chief Rocker.
He's right on the tip of like that late 90s. If you talking about Black Moon, you know what I mean, like Duck Down.
Oh, now, hey, you know who else? I'm about to hit you with one. I'm about to hit you with another one. Not the Cocoa Brothers, Smith and Wesson.
Brothers.
Of course, come on. The whole Jungle Fit. Come on,
recognize. All hands recognize.
You talking about Smith? Come on, man.
Recognize.
I used to have him on the Flow Scott. I never can pronounce it. Yes, y'all. Come on, man. Like, come on. I used to watch on the video music box every day after school.
You talking about Health and Skelton in there?
I didn't know Ron was into rap like this.
Hey, Grandma, I was young at one time, man. I wasn't always 47.
Nah, I thought Ron was like more down south, you know, MJ.
Hey, now I'm gonna tell you. You know, I had to embrace the down south, but to me, the down south rap didn't take off until one group.
Outkast.
Yeah. Outkast. That Southern Playalistic Cadillac. Oh man.
Tough.
Outkast was when people started saying, "Oh, you know what? Man, they can rap. They can rap." Because before that, it was just booty music. It was Luke. It was just booty music and bass music.
Yep.
That Florida bass music.
I like Outkast, but the one I was really into, because who's that creeping out my window?
Oh yeah.
I guess it's nobody now.
Family.
Me and my family move inside a barber complex. What, yo? That's
CeeLo
Dungeon
Green,
Family,
Goody Mob, Dungeon Family,
and then also, I sit in a room with I sit alone in a 4-corner room, staring at Kent. What? Nah, Scarface.
Oh man, hey, Scarface, man.
Come on,
Ghetto Boys. Scarface could tell a story like no other two now.
Smile. I've never seen a man cry till I seen a man die.
Oh man.
Wow.
Hey,
that beat, I'm not from the West Coast. I'm not from down south, but every time I just feel it feels like 1994, 95. Every time, and Smile with him and Tupac.
Oh man, that man, hey.
Scarface. See, I don't know. People. I don't know what people in the South think.
Very underrated.
People in the North like y'all from the South. People in the North. It was people in the North. It wasn't people that I met from that. It was people in the North that put me on a Scarface, Outkast, Goody Mob, Pimp C, and
UGK.
And Bumpy UGK. Like, it was people. So all that stuff they put out there that is North to South. Nope. It may be the music stations, but my brother had a Tupac tape. People, we love music. We don't. There people. West Coast, we love music. You put good music.
That 80s era of rap, man, was the last of the fun era of rap. Like people was actually going to clubs and dancing.
Yeah,
people
that's true.
Dancing, and I remember when Goody Mob came with that song, "People Don't Dance No More." All they do is this, and they weren't lying. People weren't dancing no more. That was it. Dancing went out, but man, back in the 80s, the parties, home, looking like I done been playing basketball on the basketball court, clothes soaking wet.
Not dressing up for the day. I mean, people mean mugging.
Hey, they're doing the Alfred Payton. They doing the Alfred Payton.
You say I bring the full circle, see? But yo, guys, thank you guys for being. I gotta be out after working through stuff, man. Jay Boogie, Uncle Ron, Uncle Ethan, Hadouken, my guys, man. Suto, you guys, man. Ron will probably be on tomorrow after the game.
After the game
at 5.
Right after the game go up, I'll jump on.
Man, let me go find somebody celebrating four.
All right, Ron, I'm gonna celebrate tomorrow. Yo, all right. Everybody's
Uncle Freezy
gonna
be on
celebrate
in
tomorrow on my
about an
stream,
hour.
man. I'm gonna celebrate. Jay Boogie don't think I'm happy. I'm happy. It's
Hey,
just
I know. Hey,
the
you
scars,
can't
man.
help.
When
can't
Roy
help but
Hibbers
be
had
happy.
that block.
Hey, Guillermo. Then
Oh,
I'm gonna say something.
John Starks game
I'm gonna
6.
have you marinate on this one, right? I want you to marinate on this one. Guess what else the Knicks got the ability to do? Something I know you want.
What they got to do?
But address in the future, we got enough ammo to package up something and go get something. You heard me? Don't sleep now. Don't hey. If Tom Thibodeau is the mad scientist, you know what Leon Rose is.
Ron, that's the whole point. Tom Thibodeau and Leon Rose got to be on the same page because
they're on the same.
Leon Rose can't be drafted. And I don't think the guy's a bad person, whatever, but you can't draft a guy that you know does not fit your coach's system because
he's not going to do that.
You got
to draft another Obi.
The evidence, you know what the evidence is, Germa, to that? Look at the guys he went and got Tom during the season.
Yeah.
He went and got Derrick Rose and he got Taj.
He loves combo guards, defensive combo. He loves that. You didn't draft a Halliburton. He would be salivating. You could hold on. If you could have Halliburton, even though Halliburton doesn't penetrate to the basket enough, I know his free throw draw rate is kind of low, whatever. But having a guy who could shoot, defend, play the passing lanes, that smart, heady of a player. Whether you want to start with take off the bench, you have him for Tom Thibodeau.
He's going to be a two-way player in this league. Book it. And his career won't be always with Sacramento.
And Gmo, think about it this way.
Ron, I agree with that. And you know who also might not be with Sacramento?
Fox.
The Foxy one. Yeah. Hey.
I want to come in Knicks so badly, but it ain't gonna happen.
The scary thing is for this league is we got money. We got draft picks, and we ahead of schedule, way ahead.
Skip steps.
We just blew the doors off the hinges, man. This is crazy. I'm still, man.
This the next landing meat zone. The next landing meat zone. It's a lot of players right now are getting ready to start watching the New York Knicks in the playoffs and start plotting and figure out, hey, Tom, can I be a candidate to come to New York? Do I see a caliber type player? And Tom is able, like man, you say, this the year when we're going to be able to turn people away.
Yeah, it's going to happen. And let that sink in.
We're going to start rejecting people because we
ain't that something, Guillermo?
We don't have enough. The team is, we're fine. We don't need you, even though you averaged 18 points, 40% from three last year.
Listen how crazy that sounds. Like if somebody would have told you that the New York Knicks is going to be the 4th seed going in the playoffs, Julius Randle's going to be an all-star, we got a coach of the year candidate, we got an executive of the year candidate.
Lying.
And we're going to be able to turn players around the following season.
I would have said you're lying.
We don't need their services.
I said it wrong. I said I had the team at 25 wins. They blew out my expectations.
They blew mine out. I said 30. Guillermo, they sent that out. Only thing that I was standing fast on, I said, it was two things. I said 30 win season. And then I didn't think we was going to make playoffs. I didn't put playoffs with 30 wins.
Ron, but here's what we underestimated.
30 wins and top 10 defense.
Here's what we underestimated, though.
Top 2, top 4.
Here's what we underestimated,
Number 1 in points allowed.
Tom Thibodeau, everywhere he's gone, the first year or at least the second year, he got him to the playoffs. But the thing about those teams have more talent. This has to be one of his best jobs this year. Because again, I don't think Leon Rose put him with the best pieces.
No,
sorry.
No.
And
you know what this is? This is when Derrick Rose got hurt. And he had to take Kurt Heinrich, a Ramon Session.
Oh, Keith Bogans.
Oh. Yeah, and still got them guys in the playoffs. And they were connected on defense just like this Knicks team. Same thing.
This doesn't make sense.
It's scary. Man. This is scary. Man, that's why the league's scary. And then,
Gmo,
on top of that, we got the pipeline.
Go ahead.
That's what they're really scared of.
I think the league is looking like, if this continues to the next year and they're better next year, say we lose and say a second round, God forbid, but whatever.
Yeah.
That happens and we come back better next year. People are going to be clamoring to come because, it's a copycat. Everybody wants to come in. Oh, I want to play. And to have that in the Garden, where the Garden, the Mecca is restored somewhat, till we get a chip. It ain't gonna be fully restored until we get that chip, that Ewing, the chip that was supposed to go to Ewing.
Oh man,
94.
man.
Yo.
Matter of fact, they need to send a ring to Ewing if we get.
They need to send
Starks. Send one.
Those guys have been. I don't care what no one says. Patrick Ewing, John Starks, all those guys, even the Marcus Camby's. Those guys, I know maybe they're getting paid a little bit here and there by the Knicks, whatever, but they've been great ambassadors for this team.
Yeah.
They deserve, if we ever win something, they have to be. I would love them to have a ceremony when they give them rings to all those guys.
give them corporate rings. You know what I mean? Give them some kind of title so they can be a part of the team and get a ring. I don't care if they do it late in the season. There's something else that came up on the show guys was talking about. And this one made so much sense. I can't remember who said it, but this is what they said, Guillermo, because it sickens me when I hear these commentators talk about the Knicks. And they make comments about our team that ain't factual. They don't know the team. And you commenting, you doing the game. You're doing the game and you're not saying stuff that's right. You know what? Because the Knicks is a brand all to themselves, period. The Knicks print money. What they need to do is say, hey, if y'all gonna be doing our games as a part of the deal, you got to take Clyde or you got to take Breen. One of those guys and put it with one of your announcers. That way, because that's the only way it's going to be called the right way.
Ron, we're renegade team. I don't want no love from no one else. I'm a Jets fan, right, Ron? The Jets have been ished on for years. Until 2010, 2011, everybody in New York City outside of Giants fans became Jets fans all of a sudden. And everybody was praising it. I don't want that.
We all had Rex Ryan.
Look, ESPN, all these other people, right? How many years you could have been objective on the Knicks and still been like, yo, we suck. And none of us would complain. But you go out of your way to make segments lambasting us when it's not even games played. You're just ishing on us for no reason.
Yeah, just find any reason to throw the Knicks name and just dirty it up.
Say what you want about James Dolan. When the whole COVID thing happened, he was paying people salaries while other teams were laying off people that they could have paid. Joel Embiid was paying people salary, helping to pay people salaries. A player. When you have a billionaire owner,
firing you know what else?
James Dolan paid for David Stern's funeral. No one talks about that.
Yeah, and you know what else?
Come on, man.
Look at what he did for Tyson Chandler. Had him flying back and forth. And guess what else? How many times he done renovated the garden out of his own pocket?
Yeah.
Most of the time when teams renovating, they look into the taxpayers to do that.
Thank you. And Ron? If they don't get it, what do they do, Ron?
We packing up. This is your captain speaking. We putting in a request to move.
It's a flight. It's a one-way ticket.
They're out of there. They're out of there. So say what they want to say, man. I know I got an owner that's gonna spend that money, and he ain't just spending it for players. Look at this coaching staff, man.
Here's one thing I say, Ron. Hold on. Here's one thing I say, Ron. Here's one thing that scares me. I do think that Leon Rose is kind of using this as like, for some of the guys that he's connected with, the Woodsons or stuff, maybe outside of Johnny Bryant, come to the Knicks, get a nice little job, and go to the place you want. Because Kenny Payne's also supposed to be gone as well, too.
Yeah, he was supposed
to get that job at DePaul or whatever. Mm-hmm. Woodson was out, and I think it was Hinton, or Coach Colabas made a great point. Those college jobs, if they don't big college jobs don't become open out of nowhere. Know in advance, all right, this guy's on a hot seat. You know, the sponsor, whatever, the college, they're looking to get rid of this guy or move on, the president, whatever. They put things in motion before. So Woodson came to the Knicks. Everybody thought, Woodson's back, man. He's going to develop these guys. This should be beautiful. Or help develop the young guys, let me say. And he was like, nah, I was here for a few months. I'm out. And that's one thing I'm scared about, because if Tom Till's truly in control, he wouldn't have been the GM like he was with Minnesota, but he would have had his full coaching staff here. That's what I'm talking. Leon Rose and Tibbs, they got to be on the same page going into this offseason.
I think they're more on page with each other than any front office and coaching staff we ever had. When you really look back at the history of our team, you could clearly see the disconnect. Like with this one, you can't look at it and say, because things are so buttoned up, they don't leak stuff. And that's another thing I like. And man, guess what else to Jeremiah found out? We are one of the few NBA teams that have a full-time scout over in Europe that lives there. Ain't just showing up for workouts.
They all do. They don't all have that. We the only team.
No, it's only a few teams that does it. They say it's only a few teams in the league, and the Knicks is one of them. They got a full-time scout. You would think, right? A no-brainer.
Yeah, that's like customary, man. That's like,
yeah, you would think, and I guarantee you one of them, I don't know, but I guarantee you one of them probably San Antonio. Because they always seem to find a gym over there.
That's the weirdest.
Yeah, that's weird. That's very weird.
Wow, that makes absolutely no sense, baby. Hold on, Ron. I gotta end this because Jay Boogie's about to see. He got his little one woke up at the wrong time. He's about to freaking pass out. So I'm gonna let you guys go.
I'm right here. I was just getting ready to say something.
Oh, go ahead, Jay Boogie. My bad, Jay Boogie.
I was trying to figure out if I was gonna say it right or if it really was that way. But I think Leon Rose plan backfired on him. Now I know Tom is his man. You know what I'm saying? I know he rocked with Tom, but he couldn't get other candidates who he, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to come in, and with that, it was other people that wanted to come in that probably James didn't want to even rock with. So being that Tom is my man, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you in here, but I'm gonna prepare myself just in case it don't work. Don't forget, he wanted Kyler Perry too. So I do believe he went to sliding all these Kentucky dudes all the way up in here just in case it don't work. So he can just tell John, yo, listen, I got things in place for you, man, just in case, you know, if you want. I understand what they're doing in Kentucky. They're giving you the whole thing and everything. I get it. But I'm going to have it in place just in case. But I believe it backfired on them, and they brought into what Tom was doing. And I'm so great for that because Tom, he deserves to be in this position where he at, especially while they was trying to slander him. And that's another reason why I don't want that boy Towns. Because when you the man of your team, when it's your team, you got to say so who you want to coach, who you want to come in, who you don't want to be around. You got to say so. So being that you didn't go to bat for Tom out there, I don't even want to hear nothing about Towns being inside New York. No, and the dude saw me. He ain't never had a one-on-one in his life. I don't need that dude, man.
You said go to town. First of all, he got him fired.
And if he got him fired, Wiggins loved Tibbs. Wiggins loved Tibbs.
Yeah, Wiggins loved Tibbs. Butler, bro, and Butler was saying, it's like Wiggins said, I had no problem with Butler because they met at Golden State. Tibbs and Wiggins. He's like, I got love for Tibbs.
You know who else loved
Tibbs? Even Levine. So I got traded, but he said Tibbs was the only coach who looked out for me.
How are you the franchise player and gets punked by the dude who came in last year?
And Levine is not.
Can I add on to this real quick?
Go ahead, you can.
Oh, I just want to say this. How are you a franchise player and Jimmy Butler comes a year before and you get punked by him and the third stringers on his way out?
Soft.
He was wearing, Jimmy Butler was wearing a Rolex that whole game. He said that he didn't even need to take it out because Cat wasn't about to do nothing to him when he was going into the paint.
You got to what Ron was talking about a while ago on the show regarding the AAU guys. These guys come up, they get pampered. They're not tough.
I told you I watched my nephew game for about 5 minutes, if that.
He said
me and my brother-in-law kept talking to each other. I wasn't even paying no more attention to it, man. I was like, I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Ron, what's AAU all about? Alley-oops, threes from half court.
Man. It was nothing but a bunch of highlights. Dudes running up down the court. One looked like it was structured. I'm like, what is this?
And you think a play like Cat would he couldn't do it with Tibbs the first time. I think here's the sad thing with Tibbs, with Cat, right? Look at the way that Tibbs has been burdened. I won't say burdened, but ill fit with Obi, and he's still developing Obi. Defensively, Obi's gotten better. He can hit threes. I mean, he hit threes in college. He's averaged about 2.6 or 8 of them in college. But the form is a lot better. His spacing, decision making is a lot better. If only Cat allowed Tibbs, who would have put him through the ugly parts, help get him better on defense, because Cat is sometimes he's not that good on defense. Post-up game. There are times he doesn't know when to get in the post-up, when to use his physicality, when to shoot. Tibbs would have refined you as literally Cat can be one of the best centers in the league. Just off of talent.
Oh yeah.
He didn't want that.
He is.
The easy way out.
And I tell you this, girl, to your point, you know what?
Stupid.
How you even not take advantage of what you got? This guy is a proven man. This guy got a ring. He was arguably the reason why the Celtics won. They all talked about it. He was orchestrating that defense. And you saw what he did with Derrick Rose in that Chicago Bulls team. Come on, man.
Ron, you see who likes Tibbs, though. All the guys these are guys that they
want to be Coach Hard.
That's why I love that fact that him and RJ is like a he's like a self-improving robot, right? is not the most prettiest of games, or whatever, but the guy is shooting 40% from three.
It's crazy.
Like
how he started off the season, it's crazy that so it's proven that you can't get better shooting the three in the regular season.
You're an athlete. If you put the time and dedication, you can get better. And obviously, there are limits to certain things, but
practice shooting, you can get them shots up. And that's what they say he was doing, being in it. Man, I remember somebody sent to my Twitter timeline, he was in the gym after the game in Madison Square Garden until 2:30 in the morning, shooting, and the security guy was sleeping.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And there's a few of them who done that. There's a few of them. The IQs.
And here's the thing, when it really started that.
When you're young, when young stars are doing that, these other guys gonna follow. That's another beautiful thing about this season.
Yeah, because you're gonna show them up.
And Randall too. Randall has embraced being like, again, Randall said in the Athletic article, like he felt that because he got that contract, he had to do this and that, blah blah. He felt a little like he knew he was messing up. The fact that he's taking on a leadership role after a new coach comes in, after you could argue last year his stats 19 and 10. Some guys are like, man, I don't need to listen to this coach. I don't need to get better. I put up 19-10 last year. You should be bending your will to me. He followed through with Tom Thibodeau. They spoke in the summer. He refined his game to become a better shooter. Learned from Kawhi Leonard, as he said, was shooting 1,000 shots a day. He still does it to this day. He's taking on leadership position with this team. RJ is far right behind. All the guys you draft, all the young guys look up. Well, if I go this team, I can't be BS. I can't be lollygagging. I can't just take it like, I'm just collecting a check. And all these young guys are following after them. Now you hear Obi and IQ are sitting there. They want to shoot after the game too.
And you know the thing is, Guillermo, when you look at
fake,
it,
man. I don't know. It doesn't feel real, man.
When you look at it, Julius Randle, this whole team, we playing like a team, man. There's no eye players on this thing, man. Everybody is bought in from 1 to 15. And the thing is, I always say this about Julius last season. Every Knicks fan knew the minute Julius Randle signed that contract that he was our best player. Everybody knew that about Julius. He felt like he needed to prove himself. And I felt that. I was like, the way you could tell when you go back and look at them games, the way he was playing, he was trying too hard. Man, everybody knew you the man on the team. You the man. That's why they paid you. You had the biggest contract. Ain't nobody had a contract bigger than Julius.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But you know what? I'm going to say this before I go too. You know it's another pipeline that ain't nobody talking about?
International? Ooh, boy.
Shout out to Hubert Davis down there in North Carolina.
The
Knicks ties, Guillermo. Knicks ties.
Okay, but how do you get, unless it's lower, how do you get top recruits like that to come to the Knicks? You can't. They're getting drafted anywhere. How do you, unless it's like
the guys that ain't nobody checking for. That he gonna be able to, hey, you need to go ahead and snatch this guy. He'll do right for your system.
Okay, all right, fair enough. In that regard, I agree.
The same thing with Kentucky. Because the way we playing, Guillermo, we ain't getting no more. Ain't no more high lottery picks for us. The chance of that is over with.
That's true. That's why I said this second round coming up, because I made the video on Devion.
That's your man. That's your man down there in Kentucky too, and he gonna look out for you too, G. You know, I know who your man is, and guess what John Calipari telling him? Hey, you might as well go ahead and grab him because he's gonna be better than Knox. That's your boy Boston.
Boston needs a lot of refinement, sir.
That's your man, though.
Coaching coming in, good coaching.
Coming into the season, that was my guy, man, and he
don't give up on him.
Nah, he's a second. He's like a
Guillermo, we know that.
You know what I'm gonna be tight about
time and case in point. Look at Julius Randle. Julius Randle is a self-motivated player. It's true, but what Tom Thibodeau has done for Julius, I'm telling you, I'm watching Julius on the defensive end. Julius is just a monster on defense now, as he is offensively.
I wouldn't say all that.
No.
I say this.
No.
Guillermo, I say this. Like the last week of this season, the last 3 or 4 games, the way Julius been playing. Now I ain't talking about early on now, because he would take players off, not getting out, closing out on people. But
it's better. I wouldn't say
doing that.
He's still alive. He still gives up on certain plays. Now, one-on-one, sometimes he
one-on-one defense is what's improved the most. What I'm seeing,
it's a little bit better, but it's helpful. He still gets caught looking at the ball versus getting back to his assignment, stuff like that. Julius, he has some ways to go, but here's what I say about the college thing, man. Here's a few names I'm gonna say that you guys need to If they're developmental guys, I'll tell you guys.
Yeah, let me hear something because I don't get you something. Let me hear what you got.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. E.
No, I just want to say, because you talked about if we drafted Halliburton, right? Mm-hmm. Look how good Halliburton is playing the passing lanes. And with our help defense, he'll be able to take more chances, so he'll be getting a lot more steals and be playing a lot better defensively. And I also wanted to say something about this draft real quick. If we take Josh Giddey in the first round, I'm going to throw my controller at the TV.
You said Josh who? Sorry.
Josh Giddey in the second round or the first round.
No. Yo.
I'm going to throw my controller at the TV.
If I'm rolling Josh Giddey, y'all don't have to believe anything I say about draft process.
I watched half an hour of
I don't know. Because you know what he's doing though too, Ethan? He was doing a tour around like all these outlets. And that's why his name is going up big. You watch his game.
He went on a tour around Europe.
I want that boy Grandma that
he's 6'8", but that's it. And he's slow.
Man, J Boogie put me on.
Who?
That Kispert boy, man.
We can't get him. We can't get him.
Boy, whatever we gotta do, I wish
we can't get him, man.
The only way you're gonna get. I don't like him as much as
Trey Man. Like you have a chance to get your boy from Josh Christopher, who
yes,
very talented player. He shot bad from three, but
he's raw.
Give me the skinny on Jalen Green.
Beast. He's top 5.
I watched Jalen Green since he was 15. He's not gonna.
Hey, Ron, you trying to go back into the lottery, man?
Yeah, Ron.
Come on, man.
To go in the lottery.
That's what you yelling out, lottery, dude.
We ain't going to no lottery.
Yeah, we heard how hard he committed.
I want to package up some of them picks and send it up to try to get something strong.
But here's the thing. I'll give you one player. I'll give you one underrated player, and I'm gonna tell you guys. He reminds me somewhat of him. Tough guard. I'm telling you, it sounds crazy. You watch this game, you'll be like, he's all right. I'm telling you, he's going to be one of these guys. He's going to be on another something like that. He's going to produce. Miles McBride.
Oh, yeah.
West Virginia.
Earlier.
Can shoot. Athletic. Guard. Tough. Can post up. He's not flashy like that. So it doesn't come out like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Jared Butler's another one from Butler, but he's going to be – he's actually going to be in our range.
Yeah, he's going
to be – Trey, man, I'm doing a scouting video of him, and more I watch him, he's more of a piece. I'm not sure if he's a guard like that you start whatever, but off the picks, he's excellent. He loves his left. He could shoot. I'm just not sure if he's that guy like that. An underrated guy I would love to steal. Now, there's a few of them. Nashawn Highland, VCU. I like him a lot. He's going to suck around her. Sandro Mamu, Seton Hall, big man, 6'11", could shoot. He plays like a forward. Not great defensively, but in terms of footwork, all that stuff down low, getting to the basket, he's good, really good, could shoot, good space of ball. Underrated guy, this is a boom or bust, but it's a second rounder, maybe undrafted guy, right? But if he hits, if the Knicks could get him, if Tom Thibodeau could pick this guy up, I'm telling you, he could be a beast. Scotty Lewis from Florida, 6'5" with a 6'10" wingspan, can run the floor, slash, defend, do everything, can dunk. He just can't shoot, but his shot is not janky. It's not off. He just has to refine it. And playing alongside Trey Man, he wasn't the guy, was a highly recruited 2-year player, kind of fell off after last year. But I'm telling you, if anybody gets Scotty Lewis and refines him,
I'm about to start digging into them guys, man. Once the season over.
Once the season, yeah, we
gonna enjoy. Hey, so I'm glad I'm on here with you, man, with this one. And shout out to Mama Said Don't Trust You, because he was yelling this guy name for weeks. For weeks, I didn't know who he was.
Ace.
Luka Vildoza. When I looked at his game, the way he handled the ball, I was like,
Luka Vildoza.
I said, this boy don't handle the ball like somebody that's playing overseas. He looked like he played in the States.
All right, so here it's tough.
He made it seem to me like he was like, before like it happened, he was like Luka, like he played like Luka. Someone, I don't know if it was him or someone else, but someone said that he was like Luka. But people are trying to make him seem like the next coming. I hope people.
What reports I read on him, what they said in Argentina, they said that this boy is better than Pablo. I ain't talking about the Pablo we got when Pablo was in his prime over there. They say he is better than Pablo.
But he's saying that because Pablo coached him like 1 year, I think 2017. They come from the same team. So here's what I think about Luka, right? I think that his biggest attributes would be his ability to shoot on and off the ball. He shot 37% from 3 for like 4.3 attempts. his ability to operate in a pick and roll. The thing though is that overseas, especially with that team, Kiribati Basconia, there's a lot more off-ball movement. So his court vision looks like that much more better. But here's what I'm saying: Tom Thibodeau.
That's what happened with Frank.
Tom Thibodeau is expanding the offense. Look what they're doing with Bullock. Bullock has been playing off the ball a lot more the past 20, 25 games. Like him and Randall, like
him and Randall have that chemistry with that.
And they're setting plays for Bullock because you know why? Go and look when you look at these games. Look at the defenders. Like when the Pelicans were playing, you had Lonzo's draped on Bullock, and Bullock was trying to get rid of him. And they have set plays that get Bullock open off the ball. So when people say Tom Thibodeau is not. Tom Thibodeau's only coaching this offense based on the talent that we have. We run Spain pick and roll. We just don't have the players to run it to a high level, right? It's just not going to succeed with guys like Obi and all these guys. But they have run it. So Tom Thibodeau's running because you try to put it. Look, you know who got killed for that? Who was actually trying to run high level stuff? Now I read. Thank you, Nick G, for pointing this out. Your boy Fizdale, the first year.
You know what the problem was?
It just didn't work. He's not a good teacher, and these guys were rapping. He's like, let them just play, and it flopped. But he tried high level stuff like the Spain pick and roll. It just didn't work.
Yeah,
so,
you went from allowing players to do what they wanted to do, and then trying to get structured after. You didn't set a bad precedent.
He's not a good teacher, man. Look, you know Ron. You know Ron. You're in the military.
Yeah. He was good with Memphis because he had Conley and Gasol.
Yeah, veterans. Yeah, veterans.
Fizdale was not brought here to coach nothing. That's why he went after the trade deadline. Fizdale was brought here to bring them superstars, and once none of that worked, he was unreliable to us. Get him up out of here after the trade deadline.
He was
lame duck. Hey, I ain't never seen a press conference
with two grown men giggling. We're gonna get a free agent this year. I'm not gonna say who. It's like, yo, are you?
Hey, Gerbo, I ain't never seen a press conference 10 games into the season, man.
I told y'all Cameron shot the wrong current and paid the full. He should have shot the
come on.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, that whole clip haunted me after we didn't get anyone of them laughing that we're gonna get one free agent.
That was embarrassing.
I'm gonna tell you though, that's why.
Hey man, God bless y'all, man. I'll see y'all the next day, man. I'm gonna go celebrate this fourth seed, man, like I supposed to, man.
See you, bro.
Shout out to you, money, my man Ace that came in. Man, God bless y'all, man. Have a wonderful night, man.
What's going on? Hey, G Money.
Yeah.
I got your email, man. So
you
got the return email that I sent
you? Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna get that thing smoking to you, man. Appreciate you, boy. Hey, that's a walking encyclopedia right there.
Yes.
Walking computer, man.
Brain of an elephant, which is
he don't forget nothing.
You don't forget this boy. I heard him. I heard you say something. I was like, it was almost disturbing. Like, yo, I can't remember what I did yesterday, like at noon. Like I don't sometimes remember what I did an hour ago. Like, yo, did I?
Guillermo, you see how you do play-by-play? He remembers the play-by-play from like the finals from
he's sickening. It's in a good way. Like you need to work for the CIA or
how
something.
you did today on For the Love of the Game.
Guys,
man, I'm gonna have to go watch it, man. Hey, keep doing your thing, man. Your time gonna come too, partner.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You know we're gonna push you to the max.
Of course.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Thank you for encouragement.
Good to be back with you, boy. Hey, we ain't sad no more, partner.
I'm not sad no more, man. I'm not sad. It still don't feel real, Ron.
I know.
You know what? I just want the season to end wherever we land the playoffs. So then it's like, okay, it felt real. Okay, now let's move on because it still doesn't. It feels like fake. Like how?
Yeah, like we. I feel like I'm in a fog or something, man. Like somebody gonna say, this wasn't real.
Y'all don't understand. Ron used to come on every time he said, man is a Knicks. It was not good.
It wasn't good.
Never. He never came on like, yo, we want by 30.
I remember.
Man, it was depressing. And we just started laughing.
You can hear the pain, man. You can hear the pain, and I'm gonna tell you, Germo. I'm gonna go ahead and say this, man. If we mess around and just get to that Eastern Conference Finals,
oh Lord,
and somehow make it to the final.
See, I'm trying to be optimistic.
I don't know about that. Second round at best.
Yeah.
Nah. But in the off chance, if we somehow make the finals, like I don't even know how I would feel.
How you gonna sleep?
Like I'm not saying we're making.
I couldn't sleep. There's no way I am sleeping, but
I would probably be running around MSG. Just like
I will be at MSG outside.
I'm gonna take the B train real quick up there.
Hop on the B train.
Man, hey, and you know what's so beautiful about this thing? We didn't have to mortgage our future to get
No.
there. And we only 2 seeds behind. Wait, hold on. Brooklyn is what seed right now?
Second.
They could go to the third though tomorrow, but yeah, they're
we only 2 spots behind Brooklyn. Let that sink in.
Ron,
Let that sink in.
Ron, you see how you said that we didn't have to mortgage the future? You remember before the trade deadline how even you were at one point about trading RJ for Beal.
And then I got off that train.
And I was telling you every time, we're not doing that.
Yeah, and I had to get off that train. Hey, Guillermo, let me tell you, that look you gave me. Hey,
I was giving him that look every time.
I just dropped the shirt. I just dropped the shirt in the merch store, man. And you need to go ahead and get your merch, man, so I can get some of that, man. You know what I mean? But man, I dropped the shirt. I said, don't talk to me about trading RJ. Hey, I got off that train a long time ago. I said, hey, I've seen enough from him. I'm not talking about trading RJ no more. No more. Him, nor Julius. I don't want to hear about trading neither one of them guys, man.
Also with RJ, the intangibles. I know he has a talent, but the intangibles who get better, you can't. It's too much, man.
You know, I'm gonna tell you what. I think between him and Knox, I feel sorry for Peyton the most on this team. And
I'm
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I see Knox. Knox is kind of redeemable. I think I'm looking at this year for Knox like a red shirt year is how they're using him, because he's really not seeing the floor unless it's mop up duty.
But Ron, here's the thing though. Ron. Here's the thing though. If you don't show it in practice, like again, I go back to the Spurs game. Think about this. And Nick G made an excellent point. He said, "Don't y'all realize like this? How great Tom Thibodeau's coaching is. Even the young players understand spacing, which can be a difficult thing in the NBA for a young player to grasp. The only guy who still doesn't get is Knox took the ball in the Spurs game from the top of the key, an open shot." Dribbled it to the other corner for no reason and jacked up.
Yeah, I agree.
That's. Are you paying attention in practice? Are you getting it? You can bicep curls you want. Are you processing what you're supposed to process correctly in game? This is why when they have these the garbage times, right? For the young players, that's a new game to say, "Yo, coach, I remember what you were talking about. I understand what you're talking about in the horn set where I have to do this, but I understand what you're talking about. I get it. Let me show you I can do it. Let me get more minutes." That's Knox's time. And I'm not trying to issue Knox.
Oh no, I get exactly what you're saying. I feel sorry
for him. Come on, bro. If it ain't up here and it doesn't resonate here,
I'm gonna tell you.
Do you know what pisses me off about Knox? Is that one game against Toronto and Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
where he was violently trying to get rebounds.
Yes.
Where he was running high pick and rolls as a small forward, where Tibbs doesn't even where Tibbs only lets Randall, where Tibbs only lets RJ and Burks do that. He was running pick and rolls and he was violently trying to get rebounds, and he didn't even shoot the ball well. He was just trying so hard and he was diving on loose balls. And he can't do that any other game.
What game that gets me mad that he did not as good scoring? The Bucks game. That was my.
He defended the crap out of Chris Middleton.
He shut down. I would say shut down. Like Chris Middleton scored any point.
But he had him locked up.
Yeah, he did get 33
and the help defense that he provided on. I said, Knox, if you did this, if you gave me 6-7 points every game, right, and you played that defense, there were no backdoor cuts on him.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't get lost anytime. When they try to set picks on him, he found ways to get around it. Knox,
you know that's called. Right? What you saying is he's sometimey. Play when he want to, and that's the biggest disappointment with him, because he got all the tools. I remember when we drafted him, I'm like, man, this guy here got the ability to be.
I wanted MPJ so bad.
I want him a copy.
Exactly. That's summer league. I said, oh my goodness, he looked like the second.
Yeah, that summer league gave me crazy promise.
And it was a second one, not the second one, the one where he got bigger. Because I remember me and Sim would talk, and Sim was like, "Yo, this dude bulked up, and he was driving on people. He was shooting threes off the dribble." I said,
"That's when he got cooked by Zion, but he was still doing good in that."
Still good. Yep.
He was shooting threes well. Like it's tough because you remember we were talking about this earlier. I was talking about this game, and I think it was against the Spurs or it was one game during the season where Knox was on the court, and this was when he was getting minutes in the beginning of the season. and he could just not get open. So he was just on the court doing nothing. So like he was on the court for like 3 minutes, but he had to get taken out because nothing was happening. He couldn't catch an open shot, nothing. They were just guarding up on the only way he needs to want to drive, because you remember when he dunked on Ben Simmons? We need him to want to do that.
Oh
He
my!
plays like a guard.
He caught that off.
You know what? Knox can't get off screens fast enough.
No,
if you look at him, he can't get off screens fast.
Very clunky feet. Very.
He needs to take a dance class.
And he don't play to his size, man. Going to the basket, I don't understand that.
One post up on this season. One in the preseason and one in this season. He had a post up. They're both ugly, and I said I want to see that more.
You told the one on JaVale McGee.
Was JaVale McGee?
JaVale McGee swat
that may have been a preseason one, I think.
JaVale got him. That thing was funny. He looked like he didn't know what he was doing trying to post. I said he looked lost trying to post up.
He has the ability.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing that I'm happy about. And thank you for the $5 super chat. I just can't say what you said about Fizzo's wife, man. But God bless Fizzo and his wife. I wouldn't tell them. Unitive Science, thank you for $5 super chat. But JJP salute, bro. BKL Contreras salute. D Block Celtic salute. The Average Joe salute. By the way, the Average Joe was at the game today. So thank you, the Average Joe. That must have been beautiful. If you have tickets for tomorrow, man, you're blessed, man, because tomorrow is going to be a lot.
Tomorrow's going to be fun. Tomorrow's going to be fun. We just cannot joke around with Boston. Get up. End the game early. Don't end it early. Don't make us have stress by fourth quarter, though.
They're definitely like not smart.
You know what I'm asking?
Ron got to be out. Ron. Salute to my guy. By the way, if you haven't already, please go subscribe to Ron's channel. Man. It's the man. It's the Knicks. He's on every day. He's doing all the dirty work that Knicks fans need. They need that daily fix. Whether you're sitting there to argue, whether you're sitting there to debate, whether you're sitting there to be optimistic like my guy Ron, whether you're there to not be pessimistic like I was, or let me say pessimistic.
You good? Hey, you good, man? You good, Germo? Hey,
but I'm only joking. That's my guy Ron Cleveland, man.
Next season, I'm getting to the city. Period.
Easy,
yeah. And I'm convinced what game I'm coming to see. I think I'm coming twice.
So let me know. Let me know. I'll get the tickets. I'll get the
first one.
Let me know.
I'm coming for that Brooklyn game. I got to be there for that Brooklyn game. And I want to see us play against LeCon. I want to see.
You know LeBron James might take off another game.
That's the problem.
He might have to go to Miami for 2 weeks.
I might have to come when we play the homeboy Zion, because he's salivating. He's salivating.
I want to pick. See, all right, Brooklyn, I agree with. I think they're frauds. I think they're phony. By the way, I lived in that area. No one cares about the Nets like that. They care more about the Mac store. Like, no. Anyway.
I live there. No.
Yeah, no one.
I live in Brooklyn. No one cares.
Yeah, my mom still lives right. I visited. No one cares like about.
I have a quick funny story. I was walking around and me and my friend were talking about RJ. Like after playing ball, and then he thought we were saying something bad. He's like, "Yo, chill out. RJ is nice," and I started laughing because he thought we were talking crap about him, but we were just talking good about it because it was after the OKC game. It was mad funny. No one cares about the Nets like that.
No one. Yeah. No, but I do want to see. So Ron picked the Nets.
Now, but that Lakers game, because LeBron will pull a stunt like that where he.
Yeah, I don't like that, Ron.
What other marquee game would I want to come see other than that Brooklyn game, for obvious reasons in Madison?
Well, put like this, Ron. Whoever we lose to in the playoffs. Oh, well, sorry. If we lose,
I'm right with you. All right,
if we lose,
I see exactly what you're saying, though, Guillermo. That would be the team to go see.
Let's do it.
I would say the Heat, though. Like the Heat is a good game to go watch.
Yeah. That rivalry.
Yo, Gmo, can I say something real quick about the Heat?
Oh, but let Ron close out because Ron got to be out.
Hey, everybody, man! If y'all hadn't subscribed to my man Legion of Knicks podcast, you're late. I done told y'all what he does, and he analyzed that thing. He gonna give you it from the perspective of a coach. And one thing I know about my guy Germo, and this ain't just something that started. He ain't tied to no players, man.
Nope.
He tied to progress. If you ain't trying to progress the team, get you up out of here on the first thing. Smoke it. So, hey, Germo, y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Germo, man. Hey, Germo, stop playing, man. That logo is nasty. Go ahead and get that thing on some shirts, man. Get your merch out there.
Thank you, sir. And show your shirt off real quick so people know where to find it, man.
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 Ron, hold on. I don't actually have the site. If you be on your phone.
Yeah.
If you can, put it in the chat, and then I'll try to put it in a what's the chat. Unless you could put it in the private chat. I don't know if you can do it with your phone.
This is what I'm gonna tell you where you need to go. Go to Spread Shop. And set, that's where you go to set yourself up. They do all the heavy lifting, man. You just have your designs out there, and they do everything else.
But to find yours though,
you should go to his YouTube. Shop. Yeah, just go to his YouTube and it's in the link. It's
yeah.
In the
okay. So
yeah,
guys, please.
My videos and pull up one into those lives, and you look at that description. There's a hyperlink there.
Yeah, it's in the hyperlinks.
Yes, please, guys, go to his YouTube channel, Man and Knicks, Ron Cleveland. Please.
But hey, I ain't playing, man. You need to go ahead and do that, man. Go ahead and get that merch out there. I'm surprised you ain't already done it.
I'm chill. I got so many things at this time, man. But I got things brewing up.
Trust me.
I got things brewing up. Hopefully, y'all can see me because I don't want to say anything, but I got something probably for the playoffs. So
okay. Hey.
I'm gonna shut up. I talk too much. I'm gonna shut up.
Oh no, man, you good, man.
I'm gonna let it brew, man.
Hey, you tell Chuck, enjoy this thing. Shout out to Chuck.
Hold on, Ron. Do you think that Chuck is enjoying any of this?
He wanted Cade.
He's not. He wants Cade. We can actually
want Cade.
He wants to tank.
We can lose Game 7 in the finals. Chuck is not going to be happy until Quickly is out and DJ is back.
He told us he just wants Cade.
I just want to tank, man.
Everybody got their way of how they want this thing to build, man. You know what I mean? That's the beautiful thing about being a Knicks fan. At the end of the day, though, I tell you this: if we get that ring, ain't nobody gonna be unhappy. They're gonna have to close the city down. They're gonna have to close the country down.
Nah, they would actually have to close.
You see what Ron does? I gave Ron a little bit of time to get his thing, and he puts in there the championship talk, and I'm really optimistic. I'm smiling.
I'm gonna tell you, young Chris did it to me, man. Hey, Grandma, I wasn't even feeling none of that little 10-game winning streak, no 40 wins. And when I seen these things happen, and I'm looking at the East, everything this young man saying, I'm like, it ain't inconceivable that they can make it to the Eastern Conference Finals because we played defense in the two categories that we affect the most: points allowed and attempts at threes. We bring. Oh man, it's.
I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. I
can tell you this: ain't no sweeps happening with the Knicks. You can get that out your head.
I hope so.
Not getting swept by nobody.
I hope. I want it so that
D Rose will stop that from happening. Period.
Well, here's one thing: we need all those guys to be healthy.
Yeah, hey, and that's what I love what Tom doing.
Bullock, all the Knicks and the Knicks. I need those guys to be healthy, man. We depend way too much on those older guys, man. As much as they've been productive, Derrick Rose. Every time he gets into a little, someone hits him, I cringe. It's like,
yeah, I feel you. But Derrick Rose, man, think about it. In the last two games, Derrick Rose played a total of 12 minutes and 50 seconds because he didn't play the first game, the last game rather, the first game back. When he had that ankle injury, and he could have played that night.
He could have. They didn't want to push it because again, 38 minutes against the Lakers in a loss.
25. I think he pretty much to the same tomorrow too. He probably Derrick. I think Derrick Rose won't play no more than maybe. I'm guessing tomorrow he might play 20 minutes.
He might. He needs to because y'all said so. Brown is out. Y'all said Smart is out.
No Brown, no Smart. I heard Thompson may be out. That's what I heard.
Thompson's out. But even playing Williams and
they might not even play. They might not even play Tatum tomorrow.
They shouldn't. If I'm the coach of that team, I'm not.
Brad Stevens said, "Hey, Tatum, sit out." Right.
Tuesday.
And if Boston's playing G leaders, we gotta blow them out.
You heard me?
I was saying salute to Kevin Middleton for a second. I was saying goodbye to you, Ron. But Ron, if you out, my guy, please go.
Hey man, felt good. Hey, I didn't know how to go home, man, because it's been a long time since I've been able to just be on the show with you, man.
It's been a long. Woo.
Hey, tell Clyde I say what's up, man.
All day, man. All day.
Right, man. Be easy.
Peace, Ron.
Peace, man. Stay safe.
My guy, Ron, man. Oh man, this feels weird. I don't even know how to feel, man. I'm happy.
Potential home court advantage from last year's disaster to this. Woo! Wow.
All right, since you guys were not letting me close out the damn show, let's extend this freaking show. Since y'all want to make me close it out, how the hell we stop the Hawks? How do we stop the Trae Young pick and roll? Because it cooked us that third game, and they got Nate McMillan, whose rotations have been a lot better than Lloyd Pierce. The net rating of that team, at least when we last played, went from a negative of Lloyd Pierce to a positive. Gallo has been, when healthy, has been great for that team. They've had team games where they had 5-6 guys in double digits. Cam Reddish is not even getting amazing time like that as much as he did before.
Is Hunter going to be coming back?
Oh, my bad. I thought he was not playing. My bad.
Is Hunter coming back or no?
He's been back.
Hunter's been back for a while.
He's been back.
He's been back?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Came back. He came back a while. Just that Atlanta's dealt with a lot of injuries, though. So, yeah.
Wait, is he starting or no?
No, I don't think so, no.
And he's probably going to start. He might not start because he's injured. Because they rushed him back earlier in the season. And then
I know a way that we might be able to stop the pick and roll, but I don't think you're going to like it that much.
Go ahead, say it.
It's going to be a liability on the offensive end, but I would put Frank just for his length so they can't throw the ball over the top or Noel to get the ball to Clint in a pick and roll.
Well, here's the thing in the pick and roll, though. The issue is that we play you have to it's tough. Capella does such a good job rolling, right? Your big man, typically Taj does this a lot. Noswell is a little bit more aggressive, or at least how they deploy him. Taj plays a lot of drop back coverage, right? So he's holding the spot to wait for the point guard to recover. Payne does a terrible job at doing that. Rose has been caught fouling Trae Young way too many times. And so Trae Young does such a good job of trapping. The only way to stop it is to bring another guy to now.
And that leaves a corner three.
Capella, but if you do that, whoever that guy had is wide open on the outside.
I really at the corner at the wing. So yeah, you have a point.
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
Atlanta's a lot of shooters, man. Badon is
why I
down
just
early.
said
Lou Will, Hunter can hit the three. Reddish, Trae Young,
Tony Snell.
Tony Snell's been on fire
Snell
this year.
Actually is like, it's weird because you wouldn't think of it. But I haven't
we said
seen
Gallo.
him miss like a 3 yet. Like every single time I watch, he's good for
Hunter, could shoot the 3.
And by the way, Robert
Bogdan. Y'all mentioned Bogdan?
Yeah, we said
Yeah,
Bogdan. Yeah, Bogdan.
Robert Williams, Kemba, Tristan Thompson, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown out, so they might as well.
Yeah, they probably get tanked. We play our guys for maybe 20 minutes, whatever. Blow them, get
it wouldn't make sense
just
for them
the young
to
guys.
play
That's fine. But we do need that game tomorrow. So
Yes, sir. We don't want to rely on Detroit.
No. I might honestly, God, I'm just saying we control our destiny. Go after the game.
Yeah,
beat them by the third quarter. Sending the young guys. They'll be sending the Peyton Pritchards and all that stuff. Let's blow them out. Let's get the hell out of there. Let's start to.
I just hope the Hawks don't lose.
Aaron Neesmith's about to play 40 minutes tomorrow.
Without the Rockets, I don't think they will.
I'm just saying I don't want the Hawks to lose tomorrow.
Oh, because next weekend you don't want Miami to come to New York next weekend, right?
Well, yeah. Well, the Hawks have to beat the Rockets just so they don't switch. Oh, yeah, right. Wait, hold on. Because they won. Oh,
if we win, we win
before. So I'm talking about the Hawks. If the Hawks,
yeah, I'm telling you,
if Atlanta loses,
but it doesn't matter. If Atlanta loses and the Heat win, it doesn't matter because they still head to head.
They have the tiebreaker.
Atlanta beat them.
So it's just the Knicks. The Knicks don't need to mess up anything because the Knicks mess up and the Hawks, the Heat win. Then
we drive to 6. We play Milwaukee or Brooklyn. Yeah.
It's crazy. They're both versing tanking teams. That's crazy.
We are in control. Yo, think about this.
We're at home. National televised. We're on national TV too at the same time.
I actually don't like. I like being on MSG. I
don't like it either because I'm delayed from the stream.
It should be on MSG just because it's the last game of the season.
MSG. It's on ESPN and MSG.
Oh, MSG. All right, cool. I'll just watch MSG. I hate watching on ESPN. I think the commentators.
Yeah, ESPN is like I listen to it a little, but while I watch it on my phone. But I don't like sticking to it. It's delayed to this.
So, God, I didn't get it from everybody else. We got it from Jay Boogie. You know what I'm saying? The Soldier Jay Boogie. We got it from Ron Cleveland. What are your expectations? If we win tomorrow, we have the 4th seed locked up. We have the home court advantage. How far is this Knicks team getting into the playoffs? Let me start with Ace of Kings.
I'll say the second round, bro. Definitely say the second round. The only thing is just I'm not looking forward to going against the Hawks at all. Trae Young is my only problem because he's always getting into these little ticky-tack fouls because he'll go real fast and stop on a dime and somebody bumps into him. foul.
Pick and roll. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I hate. Once that happens, that is just
and Lou Will does the same thing too. Lou Will likes to draw fouls too.
He does. Exactly. You know what the thing about Lou Williams that's different from Trae Young? Because he actually had a few shots that last game. Like the first 2 shots off the pick and roll worked. One thing is that he settles for shots a lot. Like he does the Chris Paul thing, like that move where he gets into the foul line and throws around and shoots that shot to elbow. Many times Trae Young, he'll just keep digging in and he'll find that pause. He'll find that spot, like when it's right to throw the floater, kick it out, or draw the foul, catch on a hip. Like it's different. So that's why when we played, what we did when Trae Young went out, instead of playing drop coverage, we had Nonzo Well attack the ball handler. It was Bogdan, Kevin Porter, Lou Williams at a certain point, and they had no answer for us, right? But then Trae Young is he's that annoying player.
He's sneaky. He likes to attack the rack. Nice floater.
He's not getting those calls in the playoffs though.
And he's fast.
You bet. But hold up.
But he can make that call obvious.
If we're LeBron James and Lakers, that's different. We're not.
That's not what I'm saying, though. I'm saying that it's not going to be the same amount. At least it's still going to be.
But he can easily do that stop on a dime thing, and it will be too obvious not to call it, even though he's going to do it himself. So
we're not. This is just weird, man. Oh, it's so weird, man.
I just don't like watching Trae Young play because it's just boring to me.
You know what the funny thing is? I wanted Trae Young in that draft.
Hello, we didn't have Burks when we played them the last time, right? No.
No, he was hurt. Health and safety protocol.
Nah, but they didn't have
so. Burks is our X factor. That's what I'm good. Man.
They didn't have Hunter that game.
Who would be in terms of young players, right, or unexpected players, right? Who would be the guys that you think would step up in a playoffs? At least I think quickly.
I think Obi.
I think Frank.
All right, Ethan. This guy's. Are you trolling Ethan?
No, I'm just saying in that series, I think that he might have to play. He might have to play at least 15 minutes a game just for the defensive purposes on Trae. In that series, that's the only series I could see Frank playing.
I don't see Frank.
I see Obi. I see Obi because in their backup they have a Kungwu. They don't have Capella always playing backup. So usually when Obi would be out, it would have someone else. But I feel like he would give us good minutes in the playoff.
Capella is scary, man. He's killed us several.
Capella's tough.
On the pick and roll, I mean, his post-up game is kind of garbaggio, but on the pick and roll, finishing and clean up at the basket, this is the thing I'm scared about because again, a guy like Mitch, even though he's not the strongest, he would have been able to do a better. I'm just like Nonzo Well tries getting into trouble, and now you're relying on Obi in that position against somebody like their starter in freaking Capella. And we struggle in that sense. It's gonna be tough.
Like if Mitch comes back. If Mitch comes back for the last few games.
Here's what. Let me ask you money this because I asked you money this. If you are Mitchell Robinson's agent, right, and he has a contract up next year, he's just come back from what is believed to probably most likely be a Jones fracture injury, right? And there have been players who come back from, but Mitchell Robinson, athleticism, blah blah. Are you telling Mitchell Robinson, say, yo, bro, you need to sit this one out, be extremely healthy for next year and get that contract? Or are you saying, yo, play in the playoffs?
I was trying to see how he looks. I'll try to see how he looks. If he looks like he's healthy and he can play, I can play him. But if he looks gimpy, doesn't look right, I will sit
no. He looks fine. He looks good.
He looks fine right now?
And you're his agent. You're his agent.
Ooh, I may play him a little bit though to get him some playoff experience. Because we're gonna need to help out Noel shot blocking. If we play a team like Philadelphia in the second round, we're gonna need Mitch in that series though.
But that would be from a coaching standpoint, from an agent standpoint.
From his agent, he's gonna make more money if he has a good playoff run.
If I'm his agent, right?
I'll probably give him, if he has a good playoff run, I'll probably give him some more money, just not overpaying him though.
No. I'm saying G Money. You're his agent. You're advising him what to do. Do you tell Mitchell Robinson, yo, go out and play in the playoffs, despite that you are coming from an injury, you look fine, you look healthy, or tell him, yo, sit out, overheal, 100%, come back next year and ball out or in your contract year.
Remember that Biyombo contract? He played 3 good playoff games and they got $18 million a year. That might be enticing.
The more I thought about Powell, tell him to go out there and play. Go out there and play. To get some playoff experience, I'll probably tell him to go out there and play. Because who knows, he might help us out in the postseason. That's what I would do if I was the agent.
Definitely,
Yeah.
he definitely will help us in the
He
postseason if he
will.
does play.
Offensive rebounding will be, and that'll be
Especially
huge in
against
the
Capella,
playoffs.
because he usually does good against, like, pretty good against Capella. Like, I haven't seen him struggle against Capella. The only person was Drummond that gave him a little trouble.
Yeah, we'll
Like,
have
that
another
was
person
crazy.
altering shots. That's what I want.
And lob threat, and he's a lob threat too. That's
And a lot, and way better
Lob
against
threat.
as well, man.
offensive rebounds.
Yes.
Tippins. Tippins. Yeah.
It might even help out Peyton.
It's probably
It
going to
will
show
help
more in
out.
the second round if we get there, right? If you play, I mean, if you somehow play this, because I know we've survived without it, but put back points and all that stuff, like the offensive rebound has dipped, and we've survived without it. But when you talk about the playoffs, say you play the Sixers, who got Dwight Howard and Embiid, a healthy Embiid, and last time we didn't play against Embiid
twice.
So
we lost because of rebounding.
And that last, remember, Randall had issues. Remember when Dwight was doing the help? Everybody had an issue. RJ was getting blocked. Randall got blocked. Like Dwight Howard, say what you want. The guy's still a premier rim protector. So you talking about him and Embiid, and then you got guys like if they put now Randall did have his way a little bit with Tobias Harris, but when Dwight was in there, once he got past Tobias Harris, he struggled, right? And you're talking about guys who they've not had the playoff experience. When the playoffs is a different beast. Half court game, literally every other. You're slowing down. You're sitting. We don't got a closer like that. I know everybody loves RJ and Randall. They're not there yet. So when you talk about offensive rebound, getting second chance points, which can give you confidence to take good or take shots. Mitchell Robinson's huge, but his agent might say, "Yo, bro, you need to get the bag." That's all I'm saying.
And the underrated part about the playoffs is the mental toughness when it comes down to you just playing a half-court game for 48 minutes straight, and then like you're grinding it out. Like that's why I had like so much respect for Jimmy Butler in that finals. He was so tired.
He was tired running through.
If I'm losing to a team in the playoffs, I want to lose to the Heat so RJ can guard Jimmy for 4 games and see what Jimmy does in the playoffs.
Dude, Jimmy Butler, and this is
the toughest dude I've seen in a while.
Jimmy Butler's clutch. He can hit the mid range to 3. He can attack. He can
when I saw him
drop, bro. Game
when
5,
I saw him draw that,
when he had AD on him, they switched AD on him. Like, yo, we're gonna close this down. He still found ways to get other. I've seen games about Jimmy Butler last year when they had games in the regular season against the Sixers. This guy was not doing anything in the first, or honestly, he's not doing anything. The way he closes, and the thing I love about Jimmy Butler now, I didn't want him from the Knicks because at the time we had such a mishmash of guys in the front office. I had a feeling that front office would be out. I was like, I don't want him to come in here in a situation like the Wolves where one guy has preferential treatment by the owner, so he thinks he's, or by the GM or whatever, and Jimmy Butler doesn't have full control of like the players or that leadership position. So it'll just be Jimmy Butler and all these guys clashing alphas. I don't want that. As much as I love Jimmy Butler's game, but when you watch Jimmy Butler, the way he instills confidence in these guys, go back to, I think it was maybe the 3rd regular season game against the 76ers. 76ers up by 7 late in the game. And the way Jimmy Butler controlled that game, and you saw Ty Hero jacking up, not jacking, but he was nervous. You could tell he's shooting air like bricks. I mean, cocaine, bricks. Same thing with Kendrick Nunn, bricks. And Jimmy Butler just came in, quiet the storm, took a few mid ranges. Had what I forgot who he had in the post. I can't remember who exactly. It was masterful. They won by like 4 or something. I can't remember. I was in the gym and I said, "Holy crap, man!"
You know what?
Even against the Knicks, remember he had 9 points against the Knicks, but he was setting up everybody against us. Like Jimmy Butler, he's of a dying breed. He's of that breed of guys that he doesn't have the talent, but the IQ level and the desire to get better at any. It's not necessarily my points. It's like, yo,
his mentality.
I will have a game of 0 shots, 14 potential assists type of game where I'm getting guys involved, getting guys in a proper spot. I've seen it. I've seen it where he was getting Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson in spots to hit shots, and you look up Jimmy Butler, 8 points, 6 assists. It's like, that game.
It's the hockey assist.
I love. And also he can hit the mid range shot, and also he can hit the deadly 3 when he wants to. Sometimes.
Yo, do you know what impressed me about Game 5?
Sometimes.
Legion, you know what impressed me about
I know what
Game
you said.
5?
I know what you said. But you know what? I know. You know what I love of him? That baseline jumper, man. Oh,
yeah, the baseline, beautiful, man. And we all know he's a great defender, but Jimmy Butler's not scared to take the big shot. You saw what he did last year to Milwaukee, Indiana, LA, Boston, bruh. Jimmy Butler, you can argue he's a top 10 player. You can argue.
Not this season.
I remember him.
Not this season. I'm just saying that overall.
I would say out of impactful players in the NBA, impactful where the number it may not show the numbers. I would say top 5.
Oh yeah,
easily. I'll say
'Cause
top
that
5.
team-
They almost
like-
won a championship despite injury. Think about this. They almost won a championship last year despite injuries.
And you know what I'll say? I know this guy's he has the brain of an elephant. Go back to Game 6. I'll put money on it. If you didn't rush back Dragic, so you'll kill me for this. You kill me for this. Go back. I think it was Game 5. I would have went with Kelly Olynyk because remember I think Bam was hurt too, as well too. And
Yeah, Bam had that neck injury. Yeah.
Kelly Olynyk from outside. Now he had a bad game 1 or 2. I can't remember which one. He had like
game 1. It was game 1.
He hit 4 threes that game.
Game 5. I think either is that Game 5. You said 4 threes.
He hit 4 threes that game.
Bro, I'm telling you, it sounds crazy if they just say, you know what? Let's go with Kelly because Bam was not 100%, and they were trying to get it to Bam.
The Lakers weren't attacking that paint, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, no, but they weren't. But the shots, like instead of trying to get it to Kelly Olynyk out on the perimeter where he was killing, and the Lakers had no answer for him, they went to Bam. They were forcing Bam and Dragic. Remember, Dragic was not. Both those guys not. And Kendrick Nunn obviously is different from Dragic. He's more of a scorer, but I think he also had a good Game 5 if I remember.
He had 17
Kendrick Nunn had a
points
good
in
Game
Game
5.
5.
He was hitting some tough shots, some big shots for them though.
He had
and
17
Duncan
points in Game
Robinson
5.
actually got better in the finals a little bit. Robinson starts, but Duncan Robinson got better.
He had a good Game 5 too, I think.
Game 5, Robinson he had a clutch 3 at the top.
Like 24 points, right? 24 points.
Yeah, something like that. I think around that. Something like that. Yeah.
He had a few, but here's the thing, though. It's weird because Duncan Robinson, he lived. Now I'll give him credit.
They do a great job of hiding him on defense
because he used to depend heavily on the Bam Adebayo handoff at the top of the key or near the wing, and Bam sets a pick and he shoots that shot. And now he's become an all-around better just shooter without. But he's still more of an off-ball guy. He's not going to take off the dribble. And he's
kind of like a Clay. He kind of like a. I'm not saying he's Klay Thompson talent-wise, but he's kind of like a Klay Thompson who has to roam around the perimeter. Not talent-wise. You get what I'm saying, though.
And Klay, I agree. Yeah, Klay Thompson coming out of college. Yeah, you could argue that, but Klay Thompson developed that post-up game with the word, man. Klay Thompson was underrated.
And he's a really good defender. But
yes.
The thing people were saying last year that was pissing me off, people were trying to say that Duncan Robinson is a better catch and shooter than Klay. People were actually trying to say that. People were like talking crazy.
Look, Duncan Robinson can shoot the 3 ball in an efficient club, but he's not Klay. But he's not a better shooter than Klay. When Klay is hot, he can get hot though.
Klay Thompson, he finds his spots on the floor perfectly.
Klay can do everything.
It's just that what kills me with Klay Thompson is it's just that what kills me with Klay Thompson is more of a number 2 or a number 3. He's not really a number 1 option for me.
Agreed. And that's the thing about it.
But he's kind of streaky sometimes.
Fine. He's a hell of a number 2 though.
I take Klay Thompson as a number 2 in this thing, bro. Everybody, hold on.
Plus he was drafted low.
Gordon Hayward he wishes he could be a Klay Thompson.
Pretty much.
Because that when he came from Utah, he was ascending into that like one of these top shooting guards in the league, but he never played defense like that. He was in that Utah system. He was getting better on the ball, but he was never a Klay. Like Klay Thompson is special. Like
and then that injury.
That Warriors team is so weird. Draymond Green is a leader, but he's not the most talented. Curry is the most talented. He's not the most vocal. Klay Thompson might be the most important because think about this. You still need Klay Thompson as another threat away from Curry. Where you can't sit there and double team Curry. I know they tried this year and Curry has been, but think about this. Curry is probably having one of his best seasons.
And it is his best season.
And they're in 8th without Klay. They're just not the same without Klay. And they tried Oubre and Wiggins. And
I mean, that's true, but you also consider that they had injuries too. You also have to open our minds here. You had to consider Golden State's been banged up. James Wiseman's out for the year. Yeah. Draymond had injuries. Steph Curry missed 9 games, I think. So, yes, losing Klay hurt, but this team has not been healthy all year, though.
But also, too, when they do play, guys, they try to fill a role, fill Klay Thompson's role. Oubre and Wiggins, as talented as they are, and I still like Oubre. I know he's not shooting one from outside. I think Oubre is a good slash, controllable, can defend.
Very athletic.
Fit that system. Wiggins, good, but he doesn't fit that system like that. Klay Thompson, that ability to shoot and barrage from the outside is just, first of all, it changed the freaking landscape of the NBA. Now everybody try to do it. Look what happened in Atlanta. They try to be like the Warriors under Lloyd Pierce. That flopped.
Gil Morris.
Klay Thompson has an inside out game. Like, bro,
he has a good all around game. Klay can do everything basically, and then his shooting is A1.
People always thought that Klay was just like this knockdown 3-point shooter. When Klay first got into the league, he would be curling off his screens and shooting mid ranges.
That's true.
And he would develop from there, and then he would extend his range out. A lot of people just try to shoot it from far now and don't work out in to out. It's actually kind of weird.
But look, guys, I'm about to close out, man. Hopefully you can join me tomorrow. I'll be in here for probably 5 hours I'll be here for the game, after the game. So guys, please, if you can, join us tomorrow, man. Salute to you guys. Ethan, Duke and Sharon, Ace of Kings looking like freaking Return of the Mac in that car, all black. My guy G Money, the freaking human calculator, man. Salute to you guys, man. Peace, God bless. Please go to Man the Knicks, subscribe. You see G Money there a lot because they do it at 5. So please, if you want to see more of the freaking human encyclopedia, my guy G Money, please be subscribed. I know they have some stuff cooking, so please support G Money. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I don't know what he's going to be doing, but I know it's going to be something crazy. So, guys, stay tuned for that. Hadouk Sharon, all you guys, Ethan, Ace of Kings, we out of here. Peace. God bless, man. See you guys later, man. Thank you for coming on. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
All right, bro.